though. Let me know if it's still lagging. I hope it's not. I just started the chat maybe 10 seconds ago. We're 10 seconds in, guys, right now. We're gonna go ahead and show you what hologlass is all about. It allows you to share your content outdoors, share it, push your content to a live audience while you're driving around town. Easy to install, works across all sedans and SUVs. And you imagine your rear side window on any sedan or SUV, fully HD, and make sure you put your QR code on there. Imagine the possibilities, guys, when it comes to views, exposure. And now, by the way, I know everyone in the chat's not a content creator, but I want to say one thing, guys. I just started this chat like 10 seconds ago, guys. So we're just getting started now. I hope my connection is a lot better now. There was a lot of issues with my connection earlier. But anyways, we're live. We are back. But yeah, that's one of those things, guys, because usually I do the TikTok, I do YouTube, Twitch at the same time. But today I had to make sure that, you know, we just did one because, you know, we had a lot of issues with the, you know, my data plan. So anyway, we're just getting started again, guys. We're going to have a fun live. I just want to make sure that you guys can actually see me and hear me because I know that you guys are saying that it was lagging. I hopefully fixed it. I think I did. I do need to obviously get the unlimited plan. But anyways, if you want to share your content outdoors, there's no better way of doing it than the Pranos hologlass display system. It allows you to broadcast your content. It allows you to push your content, share your content, maybe put your QR code. By the way, we just started the live maybe a minute ago, guys. So let's wait for everyone to join. We're gonna get to like 300 concurrent viewers here in like a minute. Let's go ahead and double tap, like the live, share your content outdoors, take your content outdoors, because guess what? Your content shouldn't be stuck indoors, guys. That's why, you know, by the way, advertisers are the only ones really pushing content outdoors, guys, and that's why hologlass is truly special. We got White B in the background. By the way, you guys that are just joining in, can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Is it lagging? Because I know it was lagging because I was running everything on my hotspot. Now I'm just doing a YouTube stream. Is it still lagging? Can you guys please confirm in the chat? Someone said yes. Jay Short, it's still lagging? Or can you guys hear me? All right, Jay Short's a real one. Let's go. Let's take Pranos hologlass live stream all the way to the top. We just started live maybe a minute and a half ago. Let's wait for everyone to join. For those of you guys that are joining early, we're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the product, installation, use cases. You can drive around your city. Imagine yourself in your Honda Accord, in your Nissan Altima, Tahoe, Durango. Maybe you're driving around in a Fiat. Maybe you're driving around in a Prius. Your back window or your rear side window pushing your video. Whatever it is, maybe you're playing hip hop videos, maybe you're playing your brand, maybe you're playing, you know, your social media page. But imagine the entire shape of the window into a full HD screen, guys. That's what Pranos hologlass allows you to do. It allows you to share your content outdoors in the physical world. Fully HD, easy to install. You guys can find it on Amazon. You guys can also find it obviously directly through the website. This is the official company page, Pranos, name of this channel, and it's also the name of the website. But anyways, it's been crazy because last time I went on live, we had a lot of orders coming in through Amazon. So I appreciate, for those of you guys that order, appreciate that. And a lot of them were international. That was a crazy thing. A lot of the orders were international, and a lot of the traffic came from our YouTube live stream. So I appreciate the love, guys. We did that together. All right, guys, full HD, guys, look at that. That's the power of Pranos hologlass. When you order the projection system, easy to install. You're gonna get a custom screen that matches your window pattern, and you're gonna slide that in. By the way, probably in like 10, 20 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a detailed, comprehensive tour of the inside installation, everything that comes in the kit. But in the meantime, we're gonna have fun, and I welcome the trolls in the chat, and I'm happy to answer any questions in the meantime as well. Someone said lame, this kind of caused an accident. Jay Short said cool. JG said, what the F? James Walsh says, where you get that at? Jay Short says, I let the live gain. There you go. Hey, Jay Short, that's a real supporter right there in the chat, guys. And we appreciate you guys. By the way, it's a team effort. You guys are the reason we're making it And by the way, the trolls, supporters, it's all team effort, guys. It's like playing good cop, bad cop in the chat. You know, some of you guys play the good cop, some of you guys play the bad cop, but at the end of the day, it's teamwork. Appreciate all of you. Someone said it's illegal. By the way, rear outward facing displays. I don't know where you guys are at, but remember, you guys can broadcast images as well, static images. In principle, that's a large sticker on your back window, right? Now, if you're trying to play video playback down the highway, remember, use ChatGPT and look up, hey, can I theoretically or practically convert my back windshield into a screen that's outward facing? Remember, outward facing is the key word. Can my back windshield be an outward facing screen that plays videos down the highway? Am I violating any distraction laws or any obstruction of my back windshield laws? By the way, obstructing your back window is not illegal in the United States. I know most of our chat is international, but I just want to say this. In the United States, not being able to see out of your back windows is not an illegal thing as long as you have rear view mirrors. Now, is it inconvenient? That's up to you to decide. There's so many cars that are road legal that don't have rear side windows or back windshields to begin with. Just so you guys know, all right? It's not. Look it up. Run it by ChatGPT. I don't know where you guys live, but not being able to see out of your back windows is not illegal. Now, the whole distracting thing, most distraction laws in the United States at the federal level make sure that at 180 degrees, now let me, I don't want to talk about this all night because I know it's a common question, but I know it's part of, this system is so disruptive that I think that, this company has been building these prototypes since 2019. They rolled them out to consumers in 2024. But let me just say this. Distraction laws that are currently in effect make sure that the driver operating any vehicle at 180 degrees is not distracted. Now, what does that mean? Let me show you. So if I'm driving this vehicle here at 180 degrees, right? 180 degrees is this to here. That's the field of vision, the forward view defined by the federal and most state laws. Boom. There are no distractions, no displays, no phones, nothing at 180 degrees. Now, you still have to see back. You have to see to the back, right? At the federal level, as long as you have rear view mirrors, you're good to go. You don't have to be able to see out of your actual back windows as long as you have rear view mirrors and you can see side to side. Now, obviously, double check your local laws. I'm just talking about the federal and state level. Of course, your local county laws always take precedence, right? Remember the movie Footloose, right? Where you can't dance in public. Like your county, your little city in the middle of nowhere can tell you what you can or can't do. And that does that does take precedence over your state and local laws, right? So just remember that. Now, ChatGPT has made this pretty simple. 180 degrees looking forward. Now, if there's a hologlass in front of you, that is not your responsibility. Most of these distraction laws are making sure that you're not distracted within your cabin. Things outside the car, things behind you at 360 degrees are outward facing. And that's why the positioning works, guys. Now, do your own research. You're gonna be surprised when you actually do your own research and figure out that having a screen that's outward facing for the world outdoors is actually illegal. Think of all those ads that are on those like trucks and taxi toppers, right? But here's the thing, the difference with Pranos hologlass is it gives you the ability to push your own content, right? It's your own personal billboard. All you see outdoors are ads, right? Ads are, you see it on the trucks, all of that. This allows you to push your own content through your car. I'm gonna look at the chat. By the way, guys, make sure to subscribe. For those of you guys who are joining in the chat, subscribe. This is the official company page. We are obviously, we like to jump on stream a few times a week. We jump on for a few hours at a time, and we have a good time in the chat. All right, Mr. Marino says, I can use it though. JC says, where do you get it from? Pranos hologlass. It's the same name as, it's also available on Amazon. It's a rear projection system. It comes with 10 different components that you can install yourself. It literally, you don't have to be good at or an expert in vehicles. It comes with a custom screen that I'm gonna show you guys. Well, let me give you guys a sneak peek. So let's say you get the rear side window. When you order the system, whether it's a rear side window or back windshield, you're going to get the screen that perfectly conforms to your back, to that pattern. It doesn't matter what car you have. On Amazon, you're gonna put your car, make, model, and year and say, hey, I want the rear side window. They're gonna send you that screen that perfectly fits your window pattern. You're gonna slide that in. You're gonna mount the projection system. You're gonna get the media player, the mount, power adapter. You're gonna get your HDMI adapter. You're gonna get all the different components to put it together. But like I said, it's super easy. It's an aftermarket display system, so you can put these on even older vehicles, and allows you to push your content. Thomas says, fool. Mr. Marino says, unless you drive my battery. Price. By the way, guys, I love the love. By the way, we're getting a lot of love in the chat. Appreciate it. And the skeptics in the chat, stay tuned, because I feel like once I give you guys a bit more color and context, you guys are gonna understand what this is all about. Price, it's $379 for the rear side windows. Back windshields are $440. They're available on Amazon. If you guys Google Pranos Hologlass, the same name as this channel. All right. Someone says when they get out. But by the way, guys, it's not about just hip hop. Don't take it so literally, guys. This is about pushing your content outdoors. Yes, we do play a lot of hip hop on these lives, just through sheer demand. But a lot of our customers actually are business owners that actually push their brand, their logo. You know, they push, they push their real estate business. They put, they're a law firm, they're marketing agency. But we show this because obviously these videos are very animated, they're very colorful, they have great contrast. But just remember, you have full control. So I'm actually logging into the app now. The app allows you to control the content. It's available on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. I have 2 systems in here, so I'm gonna, by the way, I cracked this phone. I bought this phone yesterday, guys. So you guys in the chat, oh, he's broke. I did break this yesterday, so spare me, guys, in the chat. He said illegal. It is. Well, it's not legal everywhere. It depends how you, it's like saying like, it is like shipping a TV, or let's say you manufacture kitchen knives, right? Let me just use that analogy. You could use a knife to chop carrots, but you could also use a knife for illegal things, right? Is the, kitchen craft or is the manufacturer of the knife going to be liable for you to, it's up to you, right? This is just basically a monitor that happens to be outward facing, that fits all car makes and models, and allows you to share your content outdoors in a space, by the way, that has historically only been pushed by or used by advertisers. Just be responsible, play legal content, check your local laws, right? That's the biggest thing. Always check your local laws. When you order this, you're gonna have to obviously look through the terms and conditions, and just make sure you're using it, in a safe way. That's all. All right, W, way to brand. Diddy brand. Damn, bro, what happened with the phone? I know. Miguel, I know. Literally, I bought this phone just for you guys in the chat, and I dropped it yesterday. I need to get a case. Do you know where I messed up, guys? I didn't get the case. I didn't get the case, guys. All right, watch this. Also, let's say you just want to do a little animation. You don't have to do anything too crazy. You don't have to brand. Let's say you just find a cool little animation on YouTube. Download the video, loop it through the app, create your playlist. Look at this. Fully HD skeleton growling at people in public. Now that's sick, right? Like I said, these are just just examples, right? To give you guys an idea what you could do with it. It's a full HD screen that's retrofitted on any sedan or SUV. If you want to do a little thing like this, right? There's a 6-second clip that just roars. You could do that, right? For decorative purposes. Some people like that. You don't have to always be pushing a brand. And I just want you guys are missing the point. So this actually proves the point that I'm trying to make. The app basically allows you to go to your camera roll and upload any video that's already on your phone. This system is a localized system. What that means is it works like when you buy like a megaphone or a JBL speaker, right? You see a JBL speaker up there? JBL is not sending you music or movies, or sounds or music that you have to play. You could literally hook it up to your phone and broadcast whatever you want. Even if you take that JBL speaker in public, right? Same thing here. The only implication here is instead of just doing audio now, you're doing audio and video in public. So you have to be extra mindful of, you know, playing things that are appropriate, right? I think that's the biggest thing. My kids are gonna love it. And that's the thing, guys, you guys keep it fun, you guys keep it family friendly. I even have the eyeballs here for my kids, you know what I mean? Let me go show you guys. You don't have to play the hardcore hip hop. And I think when you guys think that, you guys miss the point. So let's say, I got a bunch of videos that I downloaded just for the chat, right? For today's chat. Let's say I wanna just, you know what? I wanna play the eyeballs now. Let's play eyeballs. And with this cracked phone, by the way, that I cracked earlier today. Okay, I'm gonna loop it, by the way. I'm gonna loop it to make sure when you press the loop button, it'll just loop indefinitely. So you could drive around town and it'll just do the loop, right? So now, if you have kids in the chat, hey, your car's movie, all right? That's literal, a real, right? Of course, fully HD, available on Amazon, Google, and Pranos.ai, the same name as the company name. Make sure to subscribe. This is the official company page. Imagine pulling up, let me look at the chat. By the way, I apologize if I'm not reading the chat, guys. All right, someone said rap music is trash. Yeah, all right, so I just want to make sure to let you guys know, I do my best at reading the chat, guys, but I do miss some of you guys' comments. But if you want to read the comments, what do you think of that? Did that look good or bad? Good? You like it? Thank you, man. Hey, we got almost 400 people or 200 people in the chat. Live streaming, yeah. So look, this guy just walked by and he's just giving you guys your real opinion. So when you saw that, that's the first time you've seen that? That was the first time. It looks great. Does it look good in real life? See? Let me move that for you, sorry. No, you're fine. Yeah, let me move that. I got it. Oh, you got it? All right, thank you. You guys see that? That's a real review right there from someone that just happened about. By the way, that's what happens when you have this, like, you know, it's not a gimmick, guys. It's a real system that works. On this hologlass display system, we actually do these live streams in public. Typically, I just, you know, sometimes I do them in the garage. But we have a bunch of videos that show you guys how people react to it in public. And that's, I mean, you guys are gonna be using it in public. So you're gonna draw a lot of attention. Now, the eyeball thing, by the way, like I said, there are no presets here. This video, I found it on YouTube, I downloaded it. Now, you don't have to use the app, guys. The Pranos hologlass display system, by the way, I want one of the mods, if you guys are in the chat, please put the website in the chat so everyone knows. That's cool if you're 12 years old. Yeah, of course, guys. Like, if you're 30, you probably don't want the cars out. You probably want the mean eyes or whatever. Like I said, these videos, or whatever it is, these videos are not, you could do whatever you want. These are just example videos, guys. You know, it's not like we give you guys 7 videos. You could literally broadcast your own face on there. You could put a picture of your wife up there, your family, of your company, your startup, your company you started 2 days ago, guys. Someone said that's a cool animation, bro. Can you use it on fingernails? I don't know what that means. I mean, yeah, I mean, are you talking about the app? That's actually sick, I want one. Gene says, that's sick, I want one. Fix your phone screen, I know. I dropped it yesterday, guys. I bought this phone just for the chat. I literally bought it for you guys. I actually bought 2 phones for the chat in the last 2 weeks, and I keep dropping it. So I learned my lesson. Next time I buy a phone for the chat, I'm gonna buy the case. So this doesn't happen, all right? Video pimping, poor Baron. So here's the thing, guys, and you guys saw real reaction. And by the way, I'm glad that gentleman just walked by so you guys could see, you know, it's not like, I'm in a public parking garage, guys, in my apartment building. Like, I live in a parking garage. Oh, sorry, I don't live in a parking garage. I live in an apartment building. So obviously, yes, I am that guy in the parking garage is probably being super obnoxious. But anyway, so that, yeah, it's cool. But yeah, make sure to subscribe because we love, this weekend, I'm gonna do some public live streams. I'm taking this downtown. We like taking these downtown to show you guys how people react to it. So when you're sharing your content, when you buy one of these, you guys get an idea of the impact that you have on the public. Okay? Can we see the other side? Yeah, we're gonna show you guys the inside in a bit. Drop the link. Yeah, we're gonna drop the link in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and play some music now. As you guys can see, you guys could use it for decorations, all kinds of stuff. I could use it for Halloween. I got got Taylor Swift, I got football. You know, you can do whatever, right? Also, I just want to say something else, guys. It also comes with an HDMI phone adapter, so you don't even have to use the app at all. You can run the HDMI cord straight into your phone. There's an adapter that basically is compatible with USB-C, all iPhones, Androids, and it'll allow you to screen mirror anything. So you don't have to download videos and upload them on the app and all that. No, you can just go on like YouTube or something and it'll just play that. So you remember, when you buy the media player version, it comes with everything. The version that's like $70 lower, it's only with the adapter. He said it's legal in the US. It depends. If you're parked, yes. Now, if you're driving around town, just make sure you're playing legal content. Make sure you look up your laws. There's some great safety and compliance resources on the website. All right, guys, make sure to subscribe. This is the official company page. We're building billboards for all cars around the world to allow you guys to push content, because advertisers shouldn't be the only entities pushing content in public, right? We have cars, we have these windows that drive past so many people every day. Why not share what we care for, our content, our ads, right? Maybe it's our memes, maybe it's our social media handle. It's your own personal billboard. Prano's Hologlass is bringing billboards down to the consumer level and bringing it and easy to install and accessible to all sedans and SUVs, basically. The only cars it doesn't work on are coupes. Now, I'm not gonna talk too much about specs. I'm trying to keep the chat, light tonight. If you guys are wondering about the product, Amazon, Google this name right here. It's on Amazon, or you guys can order it directly through the website. All right, we need to drop the link. Can someone type pranos.ai? For some reason, it's not letting me type in the chat. Pranos.ai, and I'm gonna pin it. pranos.ai in the chat. Anyone, just type it in. I'm gonna go ahead and pin it. That's the website, pranos.ai. The first search results, website, Amazon listing. But believe it or not, this company did not invent outdoor expression, guys. I know we have a lot of people in the chat that think, advertisers should be the only entities that can push content outdoors. Yes, this is 5%. I got 5%, it still works great. Does it work, 5%, 10? Yes. Someone said, Jeff says you're the man. Now, you're the man, Jeff. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the reason this company blew up from the beginning. I mean, obviously, we're kind of new to YouTube. We've only been live streaming on YouTube for 2 weeks. But we've had a few hits on YouTube. We've had a few shorts that have hit a few million views. Most of our success has come from TikTok, though, in the last 2 years. So we've been featured on ESPN Sports Center, Fortune, Forbes, Unilad, Lad Bible. This company has also been on the 85 South Show. We've worked with Interscope Records. And by the way, if you go to the website, you'll see all of those features that I just mentioned, and they're, and it's linked to all of those features. So this is not just me talking crazy. Everything that I say in this chat is substantiated. All right? If you want to express yourself, if you want to share your content, if you want to promote, if you just want to give your car a little bit, a little personality and allow it to communicate visually through video or images. By the way, each kit will take all these systems takes the shape of your window pattern. So it doesn't matter if your window pattern has a little curve or whatever like this. Even if you have 5% tint, right? The same projection system on this one is the same one you see on the rear side window. As you guys see, completely different window patterns. Obviously, that's the great thing about it. The screen that it comes with will be custom made. We're gonna show you guys the inside in a little bit. By the way, for those of you guys that are wondering about legal compliance, you guys are incorrect in the chat. Outward facing displays on vehicles. Think about all those vehicles that are broadcasting content. Have you guys never seen a taxi topper? Have you guys never seen those LED trucks driving around town? But even if you haven't seen that, look up rear outward facing displays on my car. The only difference with Prana's hologlass is we're not really catering to advertisers as much. We're allowing that consumer generated voice that has been such a big hit on social media, right? TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, right? All these people that perhaps are in Fortune 500 companies that want to push their content. Maybe you just started your channel yesterday and you want to share your brand, or maybe you're throwing a party this weekend. You want to go around town to the busiest area and say, hey, we're throwing an event here. Or hey, you know, click on our QR code. We're fundraising for our charity, right? It's a visual communication system that is consumer controlled, right? That's the biggest shift, because most of these outlets are just, you know, pushing ads, right? Put NLE on. Derek Cross says, by the way, guys, make sure to sub up, guys. Make sure to sub up, because I want to see all of you guys. Because you guys, this is a great crowd. I need you guys to sub up in the chat. All right? And the reason I asked for that is because I love the love that we're getting in the chat, guys. This is the official company page. I'm not an affiliate. Yes, I am one of the sales reps here. Yeah, I work for the company. But this account is the official company page. It's a San Francisco-based company that ships these kits globally. And we've been shipping these out through Amazon, TikTok, and directly for about 2 years. Not only throughout basically every state in the United States already, but we've been shipping out globally. I bet you this chat right now is super international. And I'm gonna do an international check in like 10 minutes, because I love to hear where you guys are from in the chat. You guys want key block in the chat? I checked. How much is it? Someone said Prana's hologlass. All right, and that's the great thing about ChatGPT, guys. When people come in the chat and share misinformation, or, you know, you can easily fact check it. You don't have to have an attorney on retainer to say, hey, you know, is this specific thing legal or not? No. You know, ChatGPT is a pretty good analyst that can scrape most of these legal laws, you know, and put it into context for whatever it is that you're doing. So it's super easy to fact check, and that's why you should use those tools, because don't take my word for it. Do not take my word for it. I want you guys to do your own research, all right? By the way, I'm about to change the music. You guys want NLE in the chat? What do you guys want? I got Future. I mean, I didn't download every video. I don't have the HDMI thing the HDMI version set up. We got Finland in the chat. Woo! Okay, Finland has a great question. It's mostly an evening, nighttime play. All right. We got Finland in the chat. We got Mexico in the chat. All right, you guys want me? You got what? All right, we got Miley Cyrus. All right, I got Taylor Swift though. James Bryan says OTF. Hey, I love the chat. By the way, we typically go live on TikTok, but you know, as you guys know, I ran out of data on my hotspot, so I'm live out here. Make sure to subscribe, guys. We got someone from Likma. We got Albania. We got Guam in the chat. Someone said it's pre-recorded. Michael Bernhardt says it's pre-recorded. Michael, look, I'm gonna throw a 2 now for you. This is a 2 for Michael. 2, 3, it's not pre-recorded. This is a real product, Michael. Can I use it legally? Well, double check your laws. We got someone from Germany in the chat. We got Colorado in the chat. There we go. All right, we're covering the whole globe right now in the chat. Look at that, guys. Just like that. We got Ligma, we got Price. Oh, Price, I thought that was a city. Prana's hologlass, the same name as the channel name. Just Google the name of this channel, Pranos. You'll see the Amazon listing, you'll see the website. The website has a lot of these FAQs, they have installation videos, it has everything that's included in the kit. Each screen is custom made for all sedans and SUVs. But yeah, the website is a great resource to learn more about the product. Of course, this live stream is more to show you guys in real time. So probably like in 10 minutes, I'm gonna give you guys a real tour of the inside as well. We got someone from the UK. All right, we got someone, all right, we got everyone, oh yeah. So we got someone from the United Kingdom in the chat. We got Australia, El Paso, Death Reapers from Canada. We got the Philippines in the chat. Someone says they're from space in the chat. We got someone from Colorado in the chat. All right, we got Australia. We got another guy from Antarctica in the chat. Now, I know we got trolls in the chat, but it is what it is. I don't even know, but maybe you are from Antarctica. I'll give it to you guys. We got UK again. We got Mars. Can you use, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to get a discount code just for you guys. Here's the discount code that I'm gonna give you guys in the chat right now. This system sells on Amazon. It sells on TikTok Shop. Pranos Hologlass also sells, obviously, you know, through the website directly. If you guys go through the website directly, you have to pay for shipping. If you go through Amazon, I believe it's free shipping though. So you do save like $30, $40. If you're international, it's like $30, $40 shipping, right? To Europe, for example. Free shipping on Amazon. Check it out. I'm buying this. Someone from Cameroon in the chat. All right, we got someone from Africa. Of course, we got Cameroon in the chat. Someone said, hey, please, can I get a shout out for my cousin? Dixon Miaz's birthday. He's watching right now. Shout out to Dixon Miaz in the chat. Shout out to you, wherever you're at. Shout out to you. I hope you have a great birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dixon. Let's go. We got UK. We got Logan. Someone said UK. We got a lot of United Kingdom in the chat. We got said, nice try, Diddy. All right. We got we got Colombia in the chat. And that's what I love about YouTube. You guys are incredibly international. Let's rock. All right. 2020 Tundra. Yes, for Tundras, you could do the rear side window and the back windshield. You could do either or. By the way, there's the official company page. There's the official YouTube for the manufacturer. So if you guys want to stay tuned to this company and what we're about, make sure to sub up. North Korea in the chat. Woo! Give us a peace sign. All right, this is for you, Esteban. Peace sign. We got Amsterdam. We got Ghana. We got Scotland in the chat. We got Ohio. We got someone's in their mom's basement in the chat. We got El Paso. Diddy's in the chat? No way. All right. Yes. It's not about showing off the car. I know I don't have a G-Wagon, guys. It's not about showing off the car. These systems could go on you could go on any car, whether you have a luxury car, a nice car. You could have a Honda Accord. You could have a 2001 Ford Explorer. You can have a 1998, Chevy, and you could put this on. The entire window is a full HD screen, and that's what's cool about it. It's an aftermarket system that allows you to push your content and reach that new audience, which is that outdoor audience that has only really been targeted by advertisers. And that's, by the way, that's across, you guys can verify that. You guys are international. We got the whole world in the chat, it seems like. That's everywhere. We got Ireland in the chat. We got someone from New York, Chihuahua. We got Ghana, Pakistan, Syracuse, Snake Island, Detroit, Michigan. Let's see. We got Papua New Guinea. Like I was saying, that's what I love about YouTube. This system ships out globally, guys. Make sure that you could literally be, by the way, I don't even think we shipped out to Papua New Guinea. You could be the first person to run around town with your car running content, digital display, having your own personal billboard, sharing music, sharing what matters to you on the go. All right? What is the point? It's about sharing content outdoors in the outdoor physical world. Consumer-generated voices clearly are important. Social media has proven that. But why are advertisers the only entities pushing videos and images outdoors? That's why this matters. Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards that fit all window patterns and converts your back windshield, your personal real estate that drives past all of these people. It doesn't matter if you're from Papua New Guinea, you're from Amsterdam, you're from Rio de Janeiro. Every time you're downtown, you're driving past so many viewers that could be looking at your social media page or your brand or things that matter to you. It allows you to also push content outdoors. That's why this matters. We got someone from Zimbabwe in the chat. We got Chihuahua in the chat. We got Canada, Pakistan. London is in the chat. By the way, I know We have a lot of British people in the chat. I know in England you guys are strict, but we got a lot of people from England in the chat. We got Texas, Zimbabwe. There we go, guys. And that's what it's all about, guys. It's about, and as you guys can see, we got people from everywhere around the world, and they also understand the value of being seen in public. I mean, yeah, we dress a certain way, we speak a certain way, we have bumper stickers, we have megaphones. But if you're driving, cruising on by downtown London, where there's thousands of people down this sidewalk, that could be your face, that could be your social media handle, that could be your QR code and say, follow me. Those are free views that you're missing out on across the world. And that's why everyone in the chat that's international, they get it because they understand the value of communication. This is not a US thing, this is an international thing, guys. All right, we got Pakistan in the chat. We got Zimbabwe in the chat again. All right, we got everybody in the chat. We got India, Atlanta, Miami. Sneaker Boys is from Atlanta. We got Sneaker Boys from Miami in the chat. We got Mark from Kai-Town. We got Lion from Canada. Anton from Germany. Kundai, Zimbabwe. Jose Cabrera, Fort Worth, Texas. We got Joker from Hampton, Virginia, it looks like. Island of Man. We got Nottingham, UK. We got Colorado in the chat. Z-Bear is from South Carolina. We got Kundani, Zimbabwe. We got Nottingham, UK. And like I said, guys, you guys see this. This is not about just, I mean, of course, went viral on TikTok. This company did 68 million, Pranos Hologlass did 68 million views on TikTok, which is all just US views. But this company has gone viral internationally many times over. And this chat proves that people around the world want hologlass in their town. Chihuahua, Mexico. By the way, it connects to your Bluetooth speakers, guys. All right, we got South America in the chat. We got Michigan, County guys from Guyana. We got Raw and Uncut, he's from New Jersey, or her from New Jersey. Coquelin, Canada. We got Canada in the chat. We got Vince from Indonesia. We got Christopher Caseta from Costa Rica. We got Prestige from Orlando. We got Raw and Cut. We got Michigan in the chat. We got someone from Atlanta. So we got Toronto. I'm trying to catch up, guys. You guys, by the way, make sure to sub up, guys. This is the official company page. Make sure to sub up because this is all team effort. This happened because we're taking this global, and this is all team effort, and it's because of you guys. You guys engaging. Every time you guys like a video, every time you guys comment, you guys push this mission forward. And by the way, it's because of you guys. So we want to stay in touch. Sub up. All right, let's go. We got Rhett from Wausau, Wisconsin. Hold on. This is crazy. We got a very, very international chat right now, guys. And that's the thing, guys. And that's what I'm trying to prove is personal billboards, communication, outdoor communication. It's not something that just happens in the United States. It's a human tendency across the world. Pretend that's your content. That's your QR code. That could be your content. That could be your videos, right? These are just lip syncers. We got Steven from Mauritius. We got Chihuahua, Mexican in the chat. We got Tremaine Randall from Birmingham, Alabama. We got Brunei in the chat. We got RR District Automotors from DC. We got Cole from Paris, Ohio. We got Shivam Diva from Kazakhstan. Sal Lopez from Salt Lake City. Let's rock. We got Epidemis from Nigeria, Brunei. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these names right. Brunei. We got Arkansas, Philly, Virginia. We got Anthony Sharp is from Naptown. Demented is from Wales, the United Kingdom. We got Z-Bear from California. We got Rhett from Wisconsin. We got VQ from Philippines. We got Austria in the chat. We got Real Time Rocks. He's from Antarctica, apparently. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna have to double check that. We got the Honda Element. By the way, if you have an SUV, you can do the rear side window or the back windshield. These are available on Amazon or directly Pranos hologlass on everything. Pranos. The name of this channel is eponymous with all of our social media handles and our website. All right, we got Rhett Mathis from Nigeria. We got Jesus Figueroa from LA. We got, oh, look at that. We got Simone from Slovakia, guys. Like I said, did we not hit every corner of the world yet? I feel like this chat basically already triangulated the entire globe. And we love to see representatives from everywhere around the world in this chat because it proves the hypothesis that, visual communication outdoors is important and important to everybody. We got Matthew from Chicago. By the way, I'm catching up, guys. I know I have a backlog of chats. I'm gonna get through everyone's chat because I appreciate every one of you guys so much. I'm gonna try to read everyone's chat. Well, most of you guys' chat. All right. All right, and then we have someone from Guantanamo Bay. All right, now that's a troll for sure. All right, so that's crazy. Let's rock. But that proves it, guys. We hit the globe in this chat. Share your content. Let's say you're a real estate agent. Share your content outdoors. Put your phone number up there. Full HD. Look at this lady here. That could be your face. That could be like, follow me. You're driving downtown. It doesn't matter where you're at across the world. Any downtown area is going to be incredibly populated. And I guarantee you, every downtown area is going to be nothing but advertisements. Where's that consumer-generated voice? We have these vehicles that we own. Why shouldn't we be able to promote ourselves or things that matter to us? That's what Pranos hologlass. Play hip hop or play your brand. That's what it's about. We got Richard from Fort Smith. All right, we got Bree, Bellingham, Washington. Woo! Yeah, you know what? You guys hype me up in the chat. We hit every city in the world, I feel like, in the chat. Let's rock. All right, we got everyone in the chat. Now, I just want to say this, guys. You guys prove it right. You guys drowned out and ratioed the skeptics and the haters in the chat. Because because by the way, humans are the same. We all have the same instincts. I don't care what culture, religion, language, background, socioeconomic level you're in. We all have the same tendencies to want to express ourselves and be heard. And that applies to anyone across the world. And that's why this chat matters. And that's why I appreciate you guys proving that in the chat. All right, let's rock. By the way, every jurisdiction is a little different. That was crazy, guys. We did that together. By the way, I'm going to make sure I clip that because that was like 10 minutes of me reading cities that literally go throughout the entire world for like 10, I don't know, how long was that? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? I don't know. I'm gonna make sure I clip that because that was really cool to see. And I love to see that the appeal is global. All right, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and change the song a little bit. And that's why I love you guys. The chat is powerful, guys. And by the way, as you guys know, the chat is international. By the way, there's an electric car, so I gotta make sure it stays on. So if you purchase the system and you're driving around town, it connects to your 12-volt cigarette socket, everything comes with the system. You mount it on your sunroof, you pop it on, and you start basically projecting. Now, if you're doing the rear side window, you're gonna mount the projection system on the side window. You can literally install this in 10 seconds. Maybe a few minutes. It comes with a custom screen, so when you order it, let me show you guys real quick. Someone said, where can we purchase? Pranos hologlass. It's the same name as this channel. This is the official company page, Pranos, check it out. All right, let's rock. Now, Pranos hologlass, when you get the screen, this screen pops out. There's no adhesive. It's about a millimeter thick. When you order it anywhere, Amazon, whatever, you're gonna put, hey, I want the rear side window, back windshield, whatever. You could be in Papua New Guinea, you could be in Antarctica, same thing applies. You're gonna say, hey, I got a Honda Element and I'm in, Paris, France. You're gonna get the window pattern screen that perfectly matches that window pattern, for that specific, car make and model, right? As you guys see, I literally popped that in with one hand. All right, you guys saw that? I popped that in one hand. Popped in, boom, mount the projection system, download the app, start sharing your content in full HD wherever you're at across the world. All right, we got someone asking about how much is it. So currently the rear side windows are $379. The back windshields are like $420, I believe. It's free shipping on Amazon though. If you guys Google it on Amazon, it's free shipping there. Okay. For those of you guys international folks, I think it's Amazon US, so you might have to get it directly through the Pranos.ai website as well. The Pranos.ai website does give you guys some great options there. All right, guys. Julian says over 400. Yes, but keep in mind it's a one-time fee. There are no subscription fees, no recurring fees at all. All right, guys. By the way, I just want to say that the moment when you guys kept spamming your city, that was such a beautiful sight in the chat. I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful chat in my life, on anyone's chat. Because you guys represent the world and you guys represent a vision, that matters. And you guys have proven to be, we've literally shipped to a lot of different countries, so I'm not really surprised. But every time we see a chat, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. There's cars globally, right? So it makes sense. Let's rock. Make sure to sub up. All right, so we got EN392. Why do you keep saying they when you're selling the product? I'm not selling free shipping. So it should be free shipping on Amazon. If not, it might be on TikTok Shop. I know we're only on TikTok Shop. We're only on Amazon and our website. So maybe they added shipping. I know it was free shipping yesterday, so I don't know. But double check. Feel free to let me know in the chat. I need this for my business. And that's the thing, guys. Communicating is a global need, guys. It's not just a US thing. We all got to communicate. We got cars all around the world. We all have something to say. Videos and images on the go while you're cruising on by, while everybody's on the sidewalk right there. This, it's a perfect audience to share what it is that you're trying to share. Your brand, whatever it is. Of course, you can play fun videos too, but. All right, Jesse says. Okay, Jesse, keep in mind, super easy to install, and it's not for everybody. I'm not saying, I know that we have representatives from everywhere in the world in the chat. I know that, but it's not for everyone. It's the same thing as not all of us push content on social media. A lot of us just watch videos, right? And that's fine. The cool thing about Pranos is this. Whether you're the one that has it and you're pushing your content every time you're driving out in public, or whether you're the person that's walking down the sidewalk and happens to see someone else's video, you're part of the ecosystem. It's not like TikTok or Facebook where you have to kind of be a user to watch Facebook videos, all right, or TikTok videos. You could be someone that hates social media altogether, but if you're outdoors in public, you're gonna have to be a viewer for the most part. Now, of course, what do you prefer to see? Ads everywhere, or the opportunity for people to, share their small business, or share their ideas, or share their art? Appreciate all of you guys. By the way, W is in the chat because you guys honestly make this. You guys make this stream fun. And I want to. And the cool thing about it is, that some of the trolls in that chat thought this was just a US play. That's the funny part. This, you know, the plot twist is that we've been shipping globally, and it is a global play, and people all over the world also want to communicate. It's not just a US thing. We're not the only ones that want to express ourselves. People all over the world have metropolitan areas that are saturated with people that only see ads. Every time you step foot outdoors, all you see are ads, 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 ads. Where is that consumer-generated voice? Where is that platform that allows you to push your content outdoors? I don't know. You guys tell me in the chat. You guys, I'm gonna change the song. I should probably change the song, right? All right, worldwide recognized. And you guys saw it, right? You guys saw it. We're gonna do that again later on in the chat. That was amazing. That was the most beautiful. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna make sure our social media team gets that. We're gonna splice that and we're gonna post that. Because guess what? That proves that communication is global. Obviously, communication is global. I mean, I don't have to say that. Where do you get this? Jay Rosh is wondering where you get this. Pranos hologlass. It's on Amazon. Just Google this name right here. It's the same name as this channel name. Pranos. Pranos. Google it. First search result. Our SEO is very, very strong. We are the first search result. All right, let's go. Yama, I thought you would not answer me. Yama, do it. Of course. I try to answer everyone, guys. Even the trolls in the chat. Because at the end of the day, whether you like this, you're a supporter of freedom of speech. If you're a supporter of, if you're on social media, you understand that consumer-generated voices are important. Or do you prefer a world where every time you step outdoors, there's just ads, right? And that's what it is right now, right? For the most part, we got bumper stickers too. But the outdoor landscape across the world is basically like if social media was nothing but ads on ads on ads on ads. We just swipe through ads all day long and that's all we got. Every single one of us, we step foot outdoors every once in a while, right? Where we commute to work or whatever. But why are advertisers having the fun? Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards to every car in the world to push your content, share your message. It should be a dialogue outdoors. It should be a two-way conversation. Outdoor world is a one-way conversation. It's basically a monologue, right? It is, right? You drive around town, you see an ad. All right, I go back to work. So I'm using that analogy, like it's almost like if social media was nothing but ads. We know how that ends. We hate ads. Most of us do. But I'm saying not all of us do. And that's fine. I'm not saying that my opinion, overtakes everyone's opinion. I'm just saying that this empowers consumer voices the same way social media empowers consumer voices on social. Obviously, it's done a great job. It doesn't replace that. This just supplements your efforts in the outdoor physical landscape. In a world where if you own a skyscraper, if you own a billboard, if you own a multi-million-dollar company, you might be seen outdoors. But now, everyone can see your brand. Maybe it's your music a music video you just created yesterday. Maybe it's your small business. Maybe it's a charity you're supporting. Maybe you just love the weekend and you just want to have fun with it. Obviously, make sure it's legal content, but just have fun with it. But as you guys can see, consumer-generated content still hasn't really been a huge thing outdoors, right? All right, bro, someone said, bro, where do we buy? Pranos Hologlass on everything. The same name as this account, Pranos. It's the first search result on Google, Amazon, and obviously direct. All right. Let me change the song. Because, by the way, I love this song, but I'm going to change it for you guys. All right.
I'm trying to see when you're going to let me lead now.
By the way, I'm only going to be live for another 2 hours because my girlfriend, by the way, she does have to borrow my car. I do live with my girlfriend. We share. She's going out with her girl tonight. So in 2 hours, she's taking it. So I can only be live for 2 more hours. All right? Just so you guys know. But we're going to have fun for the next 2 hours. We're going to keep this chat live. We're going to keep this chat hot. Let's say we want to play some football. Let's play sports. Sports are international, right? By the way, our app is on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. It's on Android devices because obviously Android is the most international type of phone across the globe. It's available on all Android and Apple iPhone devices. Let's say let's say you're just a football fan. You just want to cruise around. Someone said, I'm Mac loving it. Someone says, Scamming, that's why he doesn't show the face. By the way, feel free, feel free to check out our credentials. This company is registered with the SEC. This company has been issued USPTO patents, utility and design patents in the United States. This company has been featured on ESPN Sports Center. Go to our website and check that out. Forbes, Fortune, Supercar Blondie's channel did a feature on us. Check it out. All those features are available for the public. It's a real product, also available on Amazon. Far from a scam, Ty-Bye. Check the credentials. All right, Weasel B, do you send her out? Weasel B says, do you send her out with this on with the big? No. I hope. Yeah, she better not use it for this. No. Yeah, that would be a red flag. If she went out with her girls with her videos on there, yeah, that would be a red flag. No way. That's funny though. Can we see the inside, please? Well, by the way, for those of you skeptics in the chat, do your research, Google the name of the company. All those features I mentioned are all linked on our website. And by the way, for the patent stuff, go to Google Patents, put the name of the company. You'll see this patent, utility and design patent has been issued by the USPTO. And we also have some international patents as well that are pending. But the only ones that have been issued are in the United States. All right, sorry, just being silly. What's the name, please? Pranos Hologlass, guys. Pranos, Hologlass Display System. The same name as the chat. Yes. I'm kind of one of the sales. I'm one of the more I'm one of the sales reps in the company. I'm one of the company allows me to do the live streams because I'm one of the more outgoing folks so they just let me do it. But yeah. I'm really no one important, guys. I'm just a messenger relaying the message to you guys. I am just a conduit. That's all I really am. Okay? Now. Yes, there's videos of the inside, guys. I already showed you guys the inside, actually. We're gonna show you guys the inside again. But if you don't want to wait around, just go to our website, Pranos. There's literally live installation videos if you don't want to wait around. We're going to play some country in the chat just to switch it up. Because, by the way, this is a neutral display system, right? This is basically like buying a speaker or a TV or a monitor or a JBL speaker, right? Or whatever it is, right? Or a megaphone. There's no pre-recorded content. These are just videos that I downloaded myself on this cracked phone. By the way, I cracked this yesterday. This is a brand new phone. This was a brand new phone yesterday, guys. Julian says, good luck. Thank you, Julian. Appreciate the love. By the way, make sure to sub up. Tie-Bye is incorrect. Go to ChatGPT and look up rear outward facing displays. Most distraction laws tend to restrict 180 degrees looking forward from the inside of the cabin, right? So no distractions, no video at 180 degrees, right? A system that's 360 degrees and outward facing, but we're just talking the United States, guys. As we know, we have representatives from all over the world in the chat. Also, obviously do your research because in some countries it may be illegal too. But let me show you guys this. I just paused it, right? Okay, just paused it, right? Oh, no video. It's a static image. You can upload static images as well. Now, for the skeptics in the chat, I'd love for you guys to really come up with an excuse now, right? Driving down the highway, even if you live in a super, super strict area, maybe you do video playback when you're parked and you go static with your logo when you're going down the highway. That could be a picture of your wife. That could be a picture of yourself and your QR code to make sure people go to your website. Now, I want to hear the counter in the chat. By the way, I do feel like it's unfair. It's like going into a debate. Someone that's seeing this, you guys are probably seeing this for the, last 10 seconds versus going, and trying to debate someone that's been doing this for the last 6 years and has heard every counter. So, I mean, hopefully this doesn't come off condescending. I do love to, for you guys to come up because that is a very common counter. But so don't feel like I'm trying to attack you guys. Because, by the way, even if you're skeptical, it's fine. That is normal to be skeptical. And you should be. And you should be. And you should always follow your local laws. And you should always be safe, especially when you're out driving around your car. We're not trying to push this to everybody. But, but I also want to make sure you guys are not pushing misinformation in the chat. That's really all. So that's why sometimes I entertain you guys. So, all right. Let's say now you live in a city that allows you to do it, which is most cities, by the way, in the United States and most cities around the world. Let's go. Did that answer you guys' question? Hopefully. Inside, please. Yes, we're going to show you guys the inside in a little bit. Pranos Hologlass, make sure to subscribe. Also, I just want to say this, guys. Someone said yapping. Well, that's what live streaming is all about, right? You guys are probably new. You guys are probably just running into this and seeing it and thinking about this for the last 20 seconds, right? You probably, so it's like, do your research. That's all. Get us a discount. Julian, of course. I'm going to make sure I get you guys a discount for the next YouTube live stream. How about that? I'll make sure I get you guys either like free shipping or like a 10% off, 15% off. I know TikTok, it's free shipping for sure. On TikTok shop, if you type in Pranos Hologlass. On Amazon, apparently it's like $15 shipping now. It was free yesterday. And our website, yeah, you have to pay for shipping on our website. And the reason is, some of you guys are international. So if we do shipping, some of these shipping fees to like Europe are expensive, guys. I think it's like $50 to Europe because you get the custom screen, plus you get the projection system that comes with your projection system, mount, media player, HDMI adapter. It comes with your power inverter, of course, your custom screen. All right, let's put some T-Swizzle for you guys in the chat. For all the ladies in the chat, this is for you guys. Play some games on there. You guys want sports games? All right, we might have to do that next time. Okay? I got Lil Wayne on the rear side. By the way, the rear side window is compatible with all sedans and SUVs. The back windshield's typically only for SUVs. So if you have an SUV, you can do the back windshield or the rear side window. If you have a 4-door sedan like a Toyota Corolla or a Volkswagen Jetta, you can only do the rear side window. But keep in mind, the rear side windows are nice because they're always facing the sidewalk. Someone said they're tired of this. Well, as you know, the world is not tired of this, guys. We got people from everywhere. Most of our views, most of our emails are global. You might be tired of it, but the world is ready for it. Maybe you might not be a user, or you might not be one of those folks that push content outdoors. Similarly to, not everyone creates content on social media, right? But you're definitely gonna be probably walking down the street one day and see somebody pushing their own brand. While you're walking down, you're gonna say, oh, look at this car. Cruising on by, stuck in traffic. That's gonna be their brand. That's gonna be their logo. And unless you have, unless you're blind, you're not gonna be able to see it. But you're gonna be part of the ecosystem. Because, by the way, this is an extension of every human being, right? It's just like wearing a t-shirt outdoors or saying things in public. This is just a video and image extension of, someone's self-expression, right? So I just want you guys to understand in the chat, whether you like it or not, you're gonna be a user. I know it hasn't hit critical mass, it's not ubiquitous, but you guys got some foreshadowing in the chat. And a real one, right? It's not just me talking and saying, oh yeah, we're shipping globally. For 10 minutes, we had people sharing cities from literally every continent in the world in this chat. Because the YouTube world is obviously international. So, I mean, you know, it's past the local level. I just want to say that. And that's all I want to say. By the way, this company is not one of those companies that's saying, hey, by the way, guys, we just invented this thing to push ads on every single car everywhere. By the way, of course, these can be purchased by advertisers, fleet owners, and you can obviously push ads. But this is a consumer device, primarily a consumer device. So it really allows the everyday person to also have the opportunity to express themselves visually through the car that they own. That's the least that we could, that's minimal, right? We own this piece of real estate that drives past all of these viewers. Why wouldn't we utilize that to get views? When it comes to legal compliance, of course, it depends on your jurisdiction. By the way, I see that you guys are asking about legal compliance. Go to the website, look up, or use ChatGPT. I'm gonna give you guys a prompt right now, okay? This prompt probably applies to everyone around the world. If my back windshield was converted into a full HD screen that was outward facing, the keyword is outward facing, and I was playing videos or images in public, driving around or parked, is that legal or not through my car? What you're gonna end up seeing is, as long as you have rear view mirrors, you can see through the back. From the federal laws in the United States, as long as you have these, you can see through the back. When it comes to distraction laws, as you guys know, it's that 180-degree view in within the car. There are not a lot of distraction laws that are making sure that things in public and out in the landscape are not distracting people. They're just making sure that whoever's operating said vehicle is not distracting themselves at 180 degrees looking forward. Look it up yourself. That's a placeholder. Look it up. So that's the prompt. Put in, hey, can my back windshield be a screen that's outward facing? And input your city. So that, hopefully addresses the legal compliance thing for all of you guys. Like I said, our chat, we got people from all over the world in the chat, guys. Jojo said Inside Man. How much is it? Amazon, guys. It's on Amazon. We're on Amazon, and we are on TikTok Shop and Pranos Hologlass, the same name as this YouTube channel. Google it. You're gonna find all of your answers there. Legal compliance, installation videos, what comes in the kit. Can you use it when it's tinted? Yes, of course. Even if your window's tinted, you could use it. Every kit that goes out, when you order it, you're gonna put your car. So let's say you have a 2001 Honda Accord. It's gonna come with a custom screen that fits that Honda Accord. You're gonna slide that in, you're gonna project to it, and from the outside looking in, it's gonna be a fully retrofitted display that you control to everyone outdoors. I need to get a sip of water real quick, guys. By the way, I love everyone in the chat. So if you feel ignored, I apologize. If your question is ignored, it's not because usually when I'm on a rant, I don't look at the chat. When I stop talking is when I look at it, because then I lose my train of thought. But if you guys have questions, reach out to our customer support team. Our email, obviously Pranos on all of our socials. We did 68 million views, organic views on TikTok in the last 12 months through the Pranos, the company page. 30 videos have hit over 1 million naturally. Now, if you're wondering, is it ads? Go to our TikTok, scroll through all of our videos, look through our comment section. We have videos that have 500,000 likes on TikTok. We're relatively new on YouTube, but if you guys are wanting social proof, go to our TikTok, go to our Instagram. We've been featured on ESPN SportsCenter, Forbes, Fortune. Check it out. We're not overselling, guys. It's just, I'm trying to kind of highlight. By the way, I'm not really selling. By the way, the YouTube chat, guys, is more about talking about the broad ideas. And that's why I love talking to you guys on YouTube. Because usually I go on TikTok and we'll get like 600 concurrent viewers. You guys on YouTube are a different audience. I love how opinionated you guys are in the chat. And we talk about more of these broad ideas, right? You guys are more international in the chat. And by the way, this is not for everyone, guys. If you don't want to share, if you don't want to stand out outdoors and you don't want to share your content, that's fine. It's not for everyone. It is not one of those companies that push your product down everyone's throat. No. We don't need to do that. Okay? Tell me numbers. JGH 372, I think it's 379 for the rear side window. It doesn't matter what car you have. All rear side windows are 379. We also accept Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay if you want to split it into payments. You can do, $30 a month. Back windshields are like $440 US dollars. Okay? Well, I'm not gonna go ahead and release, our profit and loss statement, but this company is actually registered with the SEC. So actually, our CEO we actually disclose a lot of our financial statements on a yearly basis. So if you guys for those of you guys that want transparency, there's no startup that has more transparency in this company. I mean, we're not an IPO, we're not publicly listed, but we still registered with the SEC and we still disclose all our financial statements because we did an offering for retail investors. So for the skeptics on the financial side, please be my guest. Check the financial statements that are actually audited by, accountants. So check it out. Smoked out. All right, we got Ellie. Ellie said 440. I know. But here's the thing, Ellie. Keep in mind, projection system, mount, inverter, custom screen. You could have any car at all, and you can install this. Literally, you don't even have to pay anybody to install it for you. I'm gonna give you guys a preview of the inside real quick. You mount it on the sunroof, you pop it in. Pop it in, pop the screen in. Obviously, you don't wanna have people in the back seat while you're using it. So if you're driving the kids to school, don't use it, right? Because you're gonna blind them. But if no one's in the back, by the way, it's easy to take on and off. Same with the screens. The screens are detachable. Screens pop in and out. Easy to install. The mounting is universal across all sedans and SUVs, guys. If you have a sunroof, you're gonna mount it this way. If you have an SUV, or if you don't have an SUV with mounting, this is how you're gonna mount it. Same setup, but you're gonna mount it on the, sorry for the mess in my car. You're gonna mount it on the opposing window. You can literally pop that in, pop that out. You get the screen, right? Durable, no adhesive. You get the quarter panel piece as well. You slide that into your glass channel. You slide that in, and you're ready to rock and share your content outdoors, guys. That's it. And that applies to basically every car. And that's why I say sedans and SUV, it works on literally across all models. The only difference is when you order, you're gonna wanna put your car make and model because the screen has to obviously match your window pattern, as you guys saw, right? This is, 2023 EQB, right, for example. This screen perfectly matches that, right? So you pop that in, you pop that out, you slide both of those in, and you're ready to rock. Same with the back windshield, obviously it's a bigger screen. All right, the screen, yes. The screen is a big part. No women, huh? Someone said, can you see how the friends are? I appreciate you guys in the chat. You guys want to listen to something else? I'll change it. It seems like a lot of you guys don't like Taylor Swift or what? All right, well. By the way, an interesting fun fact for you guys in the chat. And this is me because I'm looking at it from the perspective of our sales coming in. It's interesting because when you think about cars and car accessories, right, at large, typically, 99% of the demographic that buys this, or buy car accessories in general are men. And you can look at the studies, right? the way we market it, and maybe the way that this system works, I think it's like 50% of our sales are actually from women. Even people that never have done a car mod in their life buy this because it's so easy, so universal, so practical, and everybody wants to share content outdoors. Not just men and women. It's not just something like, oh, we're getting the glow lights to show off. No, that could be a real video sharing your brand. Literally, and that's something I'm proud to share, that literally probably half of our sales are women. That's pretty cool, especially in the car accessory, the car accessory space, right? Where, we know that, people getting spoilers and body kits and whatever are typically men, right? Not with this one, guys, not with this one. This applies to everybody. And I have data to prove it, but like I said, we're probably not gonna share that but yeah, you might have to just take our word on that one. But everything else I shared, we can share that. All right. By the way, this is the Pranos app. I'm gonna go ahead and play some business content. So now, this is the business content, right? And by business content, I mean QR code. These are TikTokers lip syncing, right? That literally could be your video. That could be your brand. QR codes there's like literally free QR generators online, right? So you can go to a free QR generator and point it to your website, your social media. Guess what? And then, by the way, I'm gonna step 30, 40 feet to show you guys. That could be any car in this lot, except it doesn't work on two-seater. So if you have a Lamborghini, those two-seater convertibles, it doesn't work. It only works on cars, four-door SUVs or sedans. If you have a two-seater coupe, it doesn't work. But basically, any other sedan or SUV, it works. Now, I'm literally 50 feet away, guys. All right? Sharing content. Yes, I know, cynical. And by the way, cynical-based turd, guess what? Your name is probably appropriate with the cynicism. But I want to say this. Cynicism is not... I appreciate the cynicism because guess what? You should think for yourself. You shouldn't just believe everything that I'm saying is you should do your own research. That's what we actually tell you guys to do your own research, right? And we tell you guys to think for yourselves. But yes, it is a rear projection system, and that's why the projection system can take shape of all of these sedans and SUVs, and that's part of the appeal. Part of the appeal is that the whole window conforms to all of these window patterns, right? We all know these window patterns are different. Every window pattern is very, very different. So when you look at it, when you're down the streets, when cynical base turd is walking down the street and looking at it, they're like, oh, there's Pranos. Well, guess what? It's turnkey, easy to install, somewhat affordable, retrofits all car makes and models, and the output is it allows you to push and share content outdoors. Elon said if he catches anyone putting this on one of his studies in a room. By the way, Julian, great question. We've actually had most of our viral videos on TikTok. We've actually put eyeballs on the Cybertruck, and yes, it's compatible with all Teslas as well. It's an aftermarket display system. It doesn't matter what Elon thinks, guys. When you purchase a car, it's your property now, right? Elon doesn't tell you if you can customize it or not, or if you wash it or not, or if you drive it or not, or if you blow it up or not. It's your property. You purchased it. He has no say in what you do with your vehicle. I mean, Ferrari is the only, I think, manufacturer that has an issue with people modifying their cars. But even then, I think that's silly. If someone purchases something, they could literally burn it to the ground if they want to. That's their property now. So, by the way, Julian, I know that you're a supporter. I'm just entertaining you in the chat, but yeah. No, but yeah, I know. I know you're just trolling, but yeah, it's true. Like, People modify all kinds of stuff. As seen on TV. All right. But here's the thing, guys. Let's say you're a content creator and you live in Amsterdam or you live in a busy area. That QR code, that could be your social media. Boom. People are, they see you drive by and they're like, oh, who is that? I'm gonna tap on that QR code. These are free viewers in the outdoor world, guys, that you guys are not taking advantage of. Who's taking advantage of outdoor views, right? And by the way, these are real views. I'm not making this up, right? Every time we step outdoors, we're viewers potentially, right? But what are we looking at? We're looking at advertisements, right? For the most part, ads. Where's that consumer-generated voice? Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards down to the consumer level. That's why this is important. And if you're on social media, you probably understand this, right? I mean, you're on YouTube, you're on TikTok, you get this better than anybody else. Everyday people have a lot to say, and not only that, everyday people have blown up and become very successful from expressing themselves, you know, a kitchen or wherever, right? I mean, I don't have to explain to you guys why consumer-generated content is important, right? By the way, guys, Sub Up, this is the official company page. We manufacture these. Sub Up. We're relatively new on YouTube, but most of our reviews have come from TikTok and Instagram. But we've only been live streaming on YouTube for about 2-3 weeks.
Why don't you mind your own business?
All right. Now, John T says 4-door Chevy Silverado. Okay, Chevy Silverado, you can do the rear side windows or the back windshield. Whether it sells or not depends on whether it's popular with women. It's suspicious. Well, I mean, here's the thing, man. I mean, half of the world is female, right? And by the way, our product wasn't designed just for men. Our product was designed for anyone that wants to express themselves in public and share videos or images, share their content in the outdoors. It's like saying social media is only for men. Men and women, we all want to share content, right? So I think your argument's invalid. Most of our users are actually women because obviously that's half the world. But I know it's kind of different because I know car modifications typically are most car modifications are just to be flashy, right? Oh, I got a glow light, or oh, I got a new spoiler, or oh, I got the new spoiler, or whatever, right? This is not really just something that makes you flashy. This has a real utility, which allows your consumer car to visually communicate to the outdoor eyeballs that you drive past anyways. Are you gonna monetize that? Are you gonna take advantage of that? Or are you gonna leave your windows blank? It's up to you, right? Can TV shows? Yes, of course. We actually have, you could use it for tailgating, all kinds of stuff. Check my music. Young Change says, change my music. Cynical Base Turd says, anybody who buys is a peacocking because they have... Hey, Cynical Base Turd, I bet you, man, this has happened to most of our mods, actually. It's funny. I bet you, like, eventually you're gonna be a supporter. Because once you understand it, like, we're on your guys' side. Like, the mission of the company is actually very, very benevolent. It's basically it's platforming consumer voices, right? Outdoors, right? In the physical world. Now, consumer voices are basically all of social media, right? Social media, right? Not a lot of social media are ads and corporate movie, Hollywood studios. Like most of the content that blows up on social media, as we all can agree, are just individuals that represent themselves, right? We can agree on that, right? Where is that footprint in the physical outdoor world? Now, billboards, yes, anyone, especially our large content creator like Mr. Beast, he could buy billboards in any city and whatever, right? But they're expensive, right? They're not as accessible, as easy to use as social media is it's free to use, anyone can do it. Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards, to be something that anyone can use and anyone can also join the conversation. And that's why it's important, guys. So, all right, let's see, what have you have tint? I have 5% tint. By the way, I'm just changing the video now. Let's put a little skeleton up there for you guys. Sometimes, maybe, you don't want to, by the way, sub up, guys. maybe you don't want to promote your brand. Maybe you just want to, hey, maybe you want to use this as a mod, and hey, maybe you just want the skeleton to loop around. You could do that as well. Look at the quality. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. Look at the detail on that cranium, guys, and that skull. You can see the Mercedes logo there, right? The cool thing about these systems is it takes the shape of your window, right? The screens perfectly fit your window, and obviously the projection allows it to fit all of these different window patterns across every single car. All these car makes and models, every window is different every single year, right? Okay, so you guys can understand the point. It's not all about, advertising. No, it's like maybe you just do something like this. By the way, there are no presets. You can get creative with it. Maybe you do flames, or maybe you put a picture. You could do whatever you want. You can upload anything from the gallery, anything you download on your phone, and add it to the playlist and play it. Obviously, make sure it's legal content, safe content, all of that, okay? Check your local laws. You want to make sure all of that's cleared up, okay? All right, let me look at the chat, guys. That's loud, bro. Someone said, what else is a show? By the way, these videos are just videos I downloaded. I got football, I got white young boy, I got Pop Smoke, I got some eyeballs. You know, just whatever you want. I have some business promo to show you guys, like, hey, if you want to promote your brand, like, that's the one I usually share. Let's see what else I got. But you can do whatever you want. And you can also live stream, guys. You could play sports, videos, whatever. But, you know, I like to have an assortment of things to kind of give you guys an idea of the different use cases. But, you know, obviously, you know, the skeleton thing is cool, but maybe you don't like the skeleton. Maybe you want to get the blue one. Also, it also comes with an HDMI adapter. So if you don't want to use the app and have to download videos and upload videos, that's fine. It comes with an HDMI adapter that you plug into your USB-C. You run the HDMI cord straight to your phone or tablet or laptop. And then you can just go on YouTube or anything, really, and it'll screen mirror, right? You guys know how screen mirroring works, obviously. And it'll screen mirror anything that's already in your phone. So you could do that as well. And by the way, that comes with every single order. There's 10 different components that come with it, plus your custom screen. So when you order it, everything that you need comes with it. 4 videos will show you how easy it is to install. If you guys are wondering how that works, go to our website. Okay? Someone said how much? Okay, so H Galvan, Toronto's hologlass. So the back windshields are $440. The rear side window, it doesn't matter if you're getting it for your SUV or sedan, they're all the same price. They're $379. And the cool thing about the rear side, in my opinion, they're the best ones because the rear side windows are, especially, well, I guess if you live in the United Kingdom, you want it on the left side. If you're living in the US, for example, if you have the right side of your car is always, remember, the right side of your car is always facing the sidewalk. That's where all your viewers are at when you're cruising on by the club or the city, or you're cruising by all those people on the side of the street. You want that one. And it is the most affordable one. The back windshields are nice. They look great because they're bigger. They're a little more though. But when it comes to views, the only people that are gonna really see it are the people driving right behind you or if you're parked, right? But if you're wanting to use it for views on the go with the rear side window because people are gonna see you driving on by. Right? They cruise on by. That could be your logo. That could be your brand. That could be whatever, right? The rear side windows, all right? Of course, if you're in the United Kingdom, obviously you're going to want the left side. But like I said, you know, you can order it for any window. When you go to the website, you can pick left, right, back windshield, and then there's a field that allows you to put, hey, I have a 2002 Corolla, or I have I got a Mustang, or I got a Camaro, or I got a whatever. Each screen is custom made. And the projection system supports all sedans and SUVs, all right? And by the way, we're the first people to tell you if your car's not compatible, we'll let you know. We would never ship something and let you know, you know what, good luck. No. If it's not compatible, we're the first to let you know. Maybe you're gonna wanna do the rear side or the back windshield, okay? All right, you guys get that, right? Now, I have other videos. I got Future, I got Jesse Merv, I got some country music. By the way, I bought this phone, guys. I bought this phone yesterday for the chat. I literally bought it for you guys. I dropped it from that chair and look at it now. I did get another one, but I need to get a case for it before I bring it out. So I'm still using the cracked one, but I did buy another one yesterday. But from now on, I need a case because I was like literally just, you know, I don't know. I just never cracked the phone, but I usually get cases for it. So it was weird. I know it's kind of a side point, but. By the way, guys, I probably have another hour and a half before my girlfriend needs to borrow the car. Yeah, it is. I could only be online for a little bit longer because she's going out tonight. Well, she's hanging out with a girlfriend. She's having dinner. She's having dinner with her girlfriend tonight. So, talk too much. Show the inside. William Turner. By the way, if you want to look at the inside, go to pranos.ai. There's images of the setup. There's videos on their website, pranos.ai. It's the first Google search result. It's also the same name as this channel. If you guys want to look at other videos, I've already showed you guys the inside maybe 2 or 3 times. I know there's people that are just joining the chat that want to see it, and we will. I'm going to show it periodically here and there, but if you don't want to wait around, go to our website. It's on Amazon. We're on TikTok Shop. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's very public. Someone says this is sick. Pumpkin Slicer says no, she ain't. By the way, I love you guys in the chat. You guys have been like hella supportive in the chat tonight. You guys have been very positive. Usually when I go in the chat, you guys troll. And tonight, I'm getting more of a positive energy. And I love that. I love that from you guys. You know what I mean? But by the way, even if the negative energy or skepticism or... Because guess what? Even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, I don't really see that as negative. Because I do think that you should think for yourself and say, hey, is this something for me or not? All right? Let's play the eyeballs now. All right, and we're going to play the eyeballs, right? I found these on YouTube, and I'm going to go ahead and click the loop button. So now, let's say I'm driving this car. I'm like, I'm going to play the eyeballs now. I'm going to cruise around and make it look like this car has a soul. You know what I mean? And this is obviously from the Cars movie, so I just grabbed this from YouTube. Look at the iris on this thing. Look at the detail, guys. 1080p. Like I said, obviously just gave you guys an idea. Obviously, you guys can do anything with it. But like, these eyeballs, I can see those eyeballs from a mile away. Look at that. I could be all the way out here. Look at that. That's real. That's not AI. But the only reason I share this one, because sometimes people like to buy it just for the effects, right? Just for a fun effect. Or, decorative type of thing. You don't have to just use it for your business, right? Maybe you download the video that has the black eyelids, because if I probably should have the black eyelids, it probably would look better. Because these are gray, right? Because when I downloaded this video, I was doing it for the Cybertruck video. We put it on the front windshield of a Cybertruck. That video did like 4 million views on TikTok. You guys can go check that out. Pranos, same name as this channel, Pranos. But if this had black eyelids, it would look cool because the car is black, right? So it would probably even look better. So yeah, you can get creative with it, guys, is what I'm trying to say. Is it bright? So it's actually more of an evening, nighttime play. So it's not really a daytime play, not for this version. We had a version, this is the Pranos hologlass series 2. The Pranos hologlass series 1 was north of $1,000, and it worked a lot better during the daytime, but it was just too pricey. So we kind of slimmed it down and kind of just built something that was accessible to everybody. And that's why the price went down a lot. But the quality is still really good in the evening and nighttime. But great question. Is it bright or dull? No, 8 p.m. audio. I'm just one of the sales reps. I'm part of the sales team here. They just, my company, I do work for Pranos. They give me the honor to just run their live stream. I've done really well on their TikTok live stream. That's where we get most of our numbers. So yeah, I'm just kind of a messenger conduit. But yeah, look at this, Fortnite too. Look at this video here on the very side. Look at this. I got Fortnite. Let's say you're just a gamer and you just want to express, hey, I want to play my Fortnite highlights. Put my QR code so people can follow me or whatever it is you guys do. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know how that works. Maybe you want to say, hey, this is my gamer tag or whatever, and you're on the go and you just want to be flashy with it. Like the use cases are infinite, right? Communication is infinite, as you guys all know. This is another format for communication on the visual side, on the outdoor side, and obviously for consumers. Which really, like I said, the only people that are pushing videos and images outdoors globally are advertisers, right? For the most part. But we have bumper stickers, we have t-shirts, we have our vocal cords. Sometimes we can, go out in public with our megaphones. or we have a yard sign. But as you guys can see, it's very, very limited options. As you guys can imagine, those options I just kind of shared, they have limited reach. Your rear side window that's facing the sidewalk everywhere you go, fully HD, it's gonna get a lot more views, I'm telling you. Okay? All right, so that's why it matters. Not for everyone, but so you guys understand. Let's see, so you own the product? No, I'm just an employee. I mean, like you own it, your personal vehicle. Yeah. Like this is my car. This is my personal car, yes. So I do have two that I have, yes. So this is something I use from a personal car, yeah. You don't have a Lamborghini either? No, man, I get paid minimum wage. I'm a sales rep. So unfortunately, and I know you guys in the chat give me a hard time. This is a G-Wagon. This is not a G-Wagon, I know. But this is not really about the car. This works, we've shipped to all kinds of cars. G-Wagons, we've shipped to Bentleys, Lamborghinis, every car. We've shipped to Hondas, Accords, any car, right, globally. But, me, I'm just demonstrating the product. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a sales rep for the company. But yes, this baseline Mercedes is all I could afford, guys, I know. You guys give me a hard time in the chat already. I just, volunteered to run their live stream because I love, if you guys know your class clown in your classes or in your company, there's always that person that loves to chat. Because when I jump on here, I talk for 5 hours straight. There's not a lot of people in my company that can do that. So they just, and by the way, I found a lot of success too, like our TikTok. I mean, you guys can see we do numbers on here, on our live streams, So yeah, my company just lets me do the live streams, but yeah. Don't get me fired, guys. I hope you guys like me in the chat. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But no, yeah, I do own them. Like, these are like my personal systems that I have to. So I guess I'm an employee, but I'm also, I guess, a customer. But I got it for a discount because I work here. So I got it for a little bit less. The Benz is pretty, no, thank you, man. Yeah, like, this is a lease, though, So, like, by the way, I probably shouldn't even have bought this car, but it's like it's an electric Benz. It's like one of, like, the entry-level ones, but I love it, man. I love it. But I know everyone in the chat always gives me a hard time, like, oh, you're broke. Like, why don't you have a G-Wagon? Like, dude, like, I'm telling you guys, like, I'm not trying to, like, flex on you guys. I'm just sharing a communication system that you guys, I'm sure a lot of people in the chat are richer than me. Like, that's not what this chat's about. It is about sharing a method for communication for you guys. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, I have a 2001 Yukon. Okay, so for the Yukons, you get the rear side window or the back windshield. I'm trying to play some music. I'm gonna go ahead and change it up a little bit for you all. So let's say we play that video, right? I'm gonna loop it, play in order. The cool thing about the app is that you can just like, if there's like 4 or 5 videos, like you're a business owner or whatever, and you already know the videos you're gonna play, you don't have to live stream or, the app is great for that. You just loop it and it'll indefinitely play. All right. Yukon does 0 to, yeah, Yukons are nice. The cool thing about the Yukon, let's say if you get the Yukon, let's say you have a 2023 Yukon, you're gonna select what window, rear side window or the back windshield. You're gonna put, hey, I got a 2023 Yukon, I want the rear side window. You're gonna go to our website, the same name as this channel, PRANOS. You can get it on our website or on Amazon, and we're gonna give you the screen, you pop it in, and you can start pushing your content. The cool thing about Yukons, they have really large windows, so it looks really cool on those large SUVs, because this is a small SUV, guys. The large SUVs, the windows are like probably this much larger. It depends. Make sure to sub up, guys. Every one of you guys, I know you guys are showing love in the chat. And by the way, we're trying to create a community here. There's the official manufacturers. We also own the patents. If you guys think that every car in the future It's gonna eventually allow people to push content outdoors. This is the account you wanna follow. If you're banking on that, or if you hate on this and you wanna see our downfall, subscribe, because you're gonna see it all on this channel. Promote your brand. We're bringing billboards down to everybody. We're bringing billboards to everybody. Look at that. The cool thing about this is I could literally be, walking, minding my business. I see this somebody promoting their content. Oh, you know what? What's her QR code? Boom. Now I'm following her on TikTok or him on TikTok. Maybe they're content creators. Maybe you're a business owner. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're a real estate agent. And that works obviously for anyone across the world that has a business. Look at the quality. Look, I'm giving you guys. Look at the quality, guys. Look at this. Perfectly matches the contour of your window. I think the cool thing about it is how it perfectly blends with the natural shape of your car. And you get HD, I think. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the quality, guys. Look at that. Real. Right? Real. Not AI. Real. That's what we do the live streams. To prove, because I know AI is annoying, but no, this is a real rear projection system that works across all sedans and SUVs. Well, cynical, it's not for everyone. If you can see through the inside, what's dangerous, Muhammad? What's dangerous worshiping? By the way, guys, sharing your content outdoors. That's what we do, right? We all communicate. We all communicate in all kinds of ways, right? On social media, in the digital space, social media has killed it, right? Email has killed it. Social media has done a great job. But at the outdoor physical world, right? When you're out and about in public, right? In public, how do you communicate? We have our vocal cords, right? When you walk up to people and talk to people. We have our fashion, maybe a logo on our t-shirt. Maybe a yard sign. Maybe we're holding a megaphone. And by the way, we can also purchase billboards, but billboards, they're expensive. On average, a billboard is what, $3,000 for one billboard in an average market in the United States for one day. This is bringing billboards down to every consumer vehicle. And it's also entering an area where billboards cannot enter, because billboards are typically on the highway or whatever. The cool thing about Prana's hologlass is you're driving downtown. You're driving right next to the sidewalk where everyone's at. You're 5 feet away. You're taking your personal billboard 5 feet away from the viewer. Hey, maybe you love Cristiano and you want to do that. All right. People can use it for that, right? Maybe you just want to play highlights and you just love somebody. Do that too. Someone said that's a bad idea. This is good for a beach party. Someone said, Tony, you need clear view window. By the way, guys, we're running this chat with no mods on purpose because I want to hear everyone's counter. I'm not worried about it. Go ahead and troll. But, hopefully it's substantial, your point of view is, logical in some way. Because sometimes you guys say random stuff that's like derails the conversation. All right. But I still appreciate y'all. I really do. You guys don't like country music, huh? You guys like hip hop? What do you guys listen to? By the way, when the system also comes with your power inverter, it's a cigarette socket that connects to your 12 volt. No mods. How many live streamers can say no mods? I'm not worried about it because guess what? This company stands for freedom of speech, guys. Now, I might not read your comment because it's not really part of the conversation. But we're not modding people here. Because guess what? The same thing is happening with this. If you purchase this and you're using this in public, Pranos doesn't mod you. But your local police might mod you. If you play illegal content in public, the same thing as if you do something illegal or say something illegal with a megaphone in public, yeah, you're gonna get modded by the local police, right? And your license plate's right there, right? We'll all have phones. You're gonna get, don't do it. I'm just saying, don't even try it, right? Everyone's gonna get your license plate. Don't do it. Don't do illegal. Don't play illegal content with it. Because your local police is gonna mod you. But is Prano's hologlass gonna mod you? No. Prano's hologlass is like JBL or Samsung or Sony. We give you guys a neutral system that can be used offline, online, anywhere across the world to share content on any car, on any sedan or SUV. What that content may be, that's up to you. And hopefully you're following your local laws. Make sure you follow your local laws. Commandeer says, these trolls are very disrespectful. Sorry, I know, man, but it is what it is. We're not, this system belongs in 2004 Toyota. But that's what YouTube is all about, guys. People like to comment just for fun. That's fine. Like, by the way, the more you guys comment, the more it boosts this live stream, right? Like, you guys keep it alive. Like, the cool thing about Prano's hologlass is not something that, like, people just look at as like, I don't care to even comment. Like, if you feel compelled enough to comment, that's polarizing, right? Certain things are so polarizing where it's like, you're gonna have an opinion on it, whether you like it or you don't like it. But by the way, just for everyone in the chat, like, this isn't just another platform that's just gonna accommodate, oh, this is gonna push more Coca-Cola ads in your face. Now that you're out and about walking your dog, oh, by the way, yes, these are neutral monitors that are outward facing for all cars. And yes, advertisers, taxi fleets, Uber drivers, they can use it to run ads. But most importantly, you guys can use it individually to share your thing, right? Whatever it is you want. And in my opinion, that's very, very benevolent, right? That's not something that's like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, we're gonna annoy you guys with more ads. That's what this is all about. No, it's like, it gives people the opportunity to share video and images in a space where advertisers are the only ones pushing videos and images, right? Yeah, we laughing at you. Cynical says, we're laughing at you. Tony says, it looks cool. Well, it's not true. What happens first, the music class is so no priors. Take it to the car show, not a stream. Well. All right. Well, we have a lot more supporters than you guys can imagine. By the way, we've only been live streaming on TikTok or YouTube for like 2-3 weeks. This company did 68 million views on TikTok already. Go check it out. Prano's hologlass has been featured on ESPN Sports Center. Supercar Blondie did a feature on this company already. Forbes did a feature on it. Fortune did a feature on it. Unilad, Lad Bible did a feature on it. 85 South Show podcast, which is the largest hip hop podcast in the world, did a feature on us. So like I said, like for the trolls, like I know you guys are just boosting the chat, but like it's too late to try to derail this movement. Hey, Supercar Blondie is, she's a real fixture, right? Anyway. We're playing hip hop now, and I know the haters are not gonna like it, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. And because I know every time I do it, because I know some of you guys, but hip hop is international, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. You can play whatever you want. Obviously, you can run around and play music too. Also, it connects to your Bluetooth speaker. So you guys hear the audio? That can connect to your Bluetooth speakers in your car. Cynical Bass Nerd says he hates Supercar Blondie. Tony says, where do I buy? Prano's hologlass, available on Amazon or our website. It's the same as this channel. The same name as this channel, Pranos, just Google that. It's on Amazon or the website, okay? You'll see it there. We ship globally. Put some Tupac real quick, let me see this. So I only have the videos that I downloaded for the app. I don't have the HDMI adapter on this. But next time I'll just have it set up that way so I can just play random stuff for you guys, all right? Brand Stark says, that's cool, daddy. Thank you. Appreciate the love, guys. By the way, you guys in the chat that press the love, like, by the way, guys, this is for you guys. It's a consumer device. This is not like, oh, by the way, we're just gonna push more ads and Coca-Cola ads. Like, if you believe in social media and you believe that an everyday person has the right to express themselves, all this is just allowing consumer voices to push videos and images through their own personal cars. They're already traversing very, very populated areas, right? Especially if you're driving downtown. So yeah, I know. And by the way, I'm used to the trolls, so it doesn't even bother me. Where's the Netflix app? If you're using the HDMI phone adapter, if you have the Netflix app on your phone, it allows you to screen mirror anything that's already on your phone. You could have the Netflix app, you could have Hulu, you could have YouTube, you could have just videos on your camera roll. It allows you to just screen mirror. You guys know how screen mirroring works. It just plugs straight into your phone, you can screen mirror. This is basically a megaphone, a visual megaphone. It's like a megaphone that pushes videos and images through your window. That's what this is, basically. It's very easy to install. Very easy. Very, very easy. There's installation videos on our website, okay? I appreciate you guys holding down the chat. And by the way, like, I'm not worried about like people stress testing the idea. Like, I've heard it all. Like, there's nothing, everything legal compliance side, I've heard it all. Like, I'm happy to address, but sometimes you guys express misinformation in the chat. All right, what's the name of it? Prano's hologlass. Compatible with all sedans and SUVs, guys. All right. Oh, that's my dog, guys. Look, watch this. That's my little dog. Oh, Coco. Oh, see, he came to see me. My little dog came to see me. See, guys, I'm a real person. He loves me. That's my girlfriend, and I guess she's bringing some friends in the chat. Coco, go to her. Let's ask the missionaries what they think about Pranos. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask them in the chat. You guys are gonna see this. I want to hear what you guys think of this. I don't know them, by the way. I know my girlfriend, obviously, but. Huh? Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys? I'm just on live stream right now. Really? What have you been up to? This is my girlfriend, by the way. So, question. So, what do you, I want you guys to stand right there. I was going to ask you guys, I'm on live stream on YouTube. I have a few people on here. If you guys, just a reaction video, like, what do you guys think of this? Yeah, just stand over here. I'm going to change the music too. I'm going to change it. If you guys are cool with, like, just what do you think of it? Just stand right in front of the window, like right there. Yeah, it'll just be like, what do you think of it? Like I said, I'm on live, so I'm gonna play this. So just so you guys know, this is a personal billboard. It's a system that we sell, and it converts all car windows into a screen that allows you to share. It allows you to share your content outdoors. It works on any car, right? So anyway, that's why I'm on live stream telling everyone on YouTube about it. So anyway, when you first saw that, what did you think of that? You never seen it before? Hold on, let me turn the music down. The chat, I want the chat to hear this. We got missionaries here. So you're spreading the gospel, right? Okay, exactly. So when you first saw that, did it catch your attention? You stand right here, like, so I can get the angle, the window. So when you saw that, like, did it catch your attention? Yeah. So it's a rear projection system, so it conforms to all windows. Yeah. So, quick question. This can also be used to spread the gospel. So if you put the screen and put, hey, our church is doing an event tonight, and you drive it past a very public area, it's a communication system. It's a neutral system. So you could put whatever you want. So let's say you're spreading the gospel with it, and you put it, and by the way, guys, this is a use case I've actually expressed before. Wait, hold on, I want to ask. No, it's fine. I just want to ask because there's a really. So, do you think that you could spread the gospel with this if you were playing a video that was saying, "Hey, we're having a church event tonight"? Right? I mean, it's not just about. So, anyways, thank you for your time. I just wanted to chat to see that. Are you heading out? Okay, make sure the missionaries say. But thank you guys for the thank you. You guys see that, and you guys heard it here first in the chat. This is not just about sharing and be a young boy. Let's say the missionaries buy this. You can share the gospel. And that's the thing, guys. I'm proving it here for the chat. I don't know why my girlfriend's hiding out with the missionaries right now, but it is what it is. I'm not religious, by the way. That's why I'm playing AYV in the chat. But I respect everyone's point of view, guys. Because you know what? Everyone deserves a right. If you're someone that's religious, hey, maybe you're spreading the church, or you put a picture of Jesus up there and say, hey, follow me. And it's a picture of Jesus in the chat. Guess what, guys? A lot of people are going to see a picture, It's a neutral system, guys. I don't want you guys to lose the plot here in the chat. All right? God, someone said, can you? No. Here's the thing. If you play illegal content, I mean, you theoretically could, but it's like saying you could do illegal things with all kinds of stuff, like a laptop. If you buy a knife that's for, to cut vegetables and you use it for illegal things, like the manufacturer of the knife is not in trouble. It's you. It's a user. Same thing applies here. It's like this could be used for all kinds of, you could use, like I said, you could use it to spread the word. You could use it to spread the word of young boy. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's your car, it's your condo, it's your message. It's like social media. Hey, maybe you want to put a skeleton up there and you want to spread some other word up there, right? You guys get the joke, or the Pranos Hologlass, guys, Pranos. All right, the same name as this chat. By the way, that's why I like doing the public live stream. I don't even know why my girlfriend showed up with missionaries. It is what it is. She must have answered the door, and it's fine, whatever. And they're preaching, but I'm glad they saw it, because that is an application, guys. Maybe you are a local church and you want to evangelize and you want to proselytize people to your point of view, and that's fine. You could also use it to spread whatever it is you want to spread. Pranos Hologlass is a full extension of the user, okay? Julian says, show the rumble. Make sure to sub up, guys. Make sure to sub up. I need y'all to sub up, because I love the chat tonight. I love the energy tonight. You guys are very positive. You guys are chill. I want to see you guys again, because we go on here 3 or 4 times a week. We typically go on TikTok, and we average about 400 or 500 concurrent viewers on TikTok, and we've been on TikTok live stream for months, and that's what we average. We've only been live streaming on YouTube for 2 weeks, and the amount of love that we're getting on YouTube is amazing. Now, let's say you just want to play something like this. You could do that too. YouTube viewer says, good job. I just want you guys to understand and see the spectrum, right? People see the hip hop and they think, but no. I just interviewed some missionaries that are spreading the word of Jesus, right? And they were like, yeah, you know what? If I put this on a van and drove around a city, I could technically use it to promote the church. Of course. This is a neutral communication system, guys. What's up? Say hi to the chat. Say hi to the chat. Wait, it is my girlfriend. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Are you shy on this? You look good tonight, by the way. You're shy? All right. Anyway, my girlfriend's shy. I'm going to just be on it for another 30, and then you're heading out, right? What time you got to head out, 7? All right, bet. It's gonna be hard to drive. Yeah, no, not on Lambo. Yeah, so it doesn't work on coupes. It only works on SUV and sedans, guys. But you know what, Grace? Like that was cool because you know what? I've been wanting to interview religious people because a lot of times they're marketing their views, right, or whatever it is they're marketing, right? And that's globally. Yes, use it for that. Use it to market your business. Use it to play what you care for. It's your personal billboard, guys. It's almost like saying, like, if you buy a JBL speaker, right? JBL telling you, oh, you can't play that song. No. Pranos hologlass allows you to play anything. Now, if you grab one of these JBL speakers and you go in public and play something illegal in public, you're gonna get in trouble, or something explicit or something illegal on the audio side. Yeah, you're gonna get in trouble. Don't do that. Same thing here. It's like, you know what you can do and what you can't do in public. You know when you're pushing the envelope, don't do that, right? Use it for music, promo, whatever, right? You could use it for decorations, but you guys know how to communicate. How do you install that? Someone said that. If you want to look at the installation videos, go to pranos.ai. Pranos. You know what I mean? How do you look at chat? Young boy does it better, guys. But that proves the point, and that's why this is a global thing. Like, maybe you're spreading the word of Buddha. Maybe you're spreading the word of Jesus. Maybe you're spreading the word of Muhammad. Maybe you're spreading the word of any religious figure. Like, you're just spreading, you could use this to spread anything, right? Obviously, hopefully, appropriate stuff. But it's just a communication system. And I know the reason I say this is because, some people forget that. You could use this to spread any religious. And we just interviewed some religious people, and they're like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Because guess what? I want to just pause this and explain a point. Because, by the way, my girlfriend bought randomly some missionaries. The thing is this. These guys are like, let's say you're a Jehovah's Witness, right? And you're running around, knocking on doors. Yeah, you're going to do one at a time. You're going to, But let's say you're driving around town, and you're playing a Jehovah's Witness videos on the hologlass. And you're saying, hey, join our church. We're having an event tonight. Put the QR code. Make it fun. And you're cruising on by in New York City, Sydney, Australia. You're in Paris. You're in London. You're in, Ghana. You're in Rio de Janeiro. Any of these metropolitan cities that have a lot of people. All these, maybe not everyone's going to go. But, hey, you're pushing. You're getting views. You're getting way more views than knocking door to door. So if you're a church goer, go for it. But by the way, that just proves my point. It's not just about sharing brain rot, fun videos, and promoting your business. It goes further than that, guys. It's Snake. I never witnessed anything. Someone said, it's Snake since I never. All right, man. I appreciate you guys in the chat, man. You guys are funny. I'm gonna play some good shit now. I'm done. This is my favorite song right now, so you guys are gonna have to like it. You guys gonna watch this. This is gonna be cool. Now, this is the type of stuff I play, if you guys are curious, when I drive around town. This is what I play when I drive. Pranos hologlass, Pranos. Google it. Website, Amazon, the same name as the channel. The prices are there. I'll do a little dubstep. I'll do some EDM. I'll do some EDM on the side when I'm cruising, and then I'll do a little dance on the side. You know what I mean? Make sure to sub up, guys. No, you're trolling. No, this is a real product, guys. This is a real product. Look it up. No, I'll drive around playing this. I love this song. Y'all don't like milkshakes?
Watch if you're smart.
Someone said I need that. Great product. That's why not around. There's a San Francisco-based company. We actually started on DoorDash cars. We had it on like 300 cars, 300 DoorDash cars in like 2019. And then we pivoted into a consumer device. So yes, it's legal in Cali. Look up rear outward facing displays. Can my back window, use ChatGPT or anything. Can my back windshield be converted into a screen that's outward facing? And I have rear view mirrors. As long as you have rear view mirrors and you can see behind you with that, that's the federal state mandate. They just need you to have rear view mirrors and it's outward facing. It's outside of that 180-degree forward view of the driver. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Kick Rocks says how much? The back windshield's like $440. The rear side is $379. You guys can, when you guys Google the name of this company on this channel, you guys can go. This is kind of the stuff I would play, guys. And the rear side is, so you guys can find it on Amazon or our website. Literally, when you Google Pranos, P-R-A-N-O-S, Pranos, this is me right here, guys. This is the type of stuff I'll play. So when I like the flames on my car, because I think it makes my car look edgy. But that's my own personal thing. Like, it doesn't even matter what I think. I just like the look. I like the look. I got a firefighter running around. Someone said solid product. Why this music video specific? Because I love this. Like I said, we're just demoing the product. You could play all kinds of videos, guys. But yes, we do take song requests. So on future live streams, I love to hear you guys' point of view because then I can go ahead and do that for you guys. It is opaque from the inside. Leon Alexander. Okay. Crazy, no. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not even a K-pop type, but god damn. You gotta give it to these girls, man. They killed it. Don't you think this is a good song? See? She thinks it's good. What? How much? Yeah. Damn, that's funny. I'm sorry, my girlfriend's telling me something behind the scenes.
I was like on the elevator or something.
Yeah. Yeah, where did you meet those guys?
They wanted like water and stuff, Gatorade.
Did you take them inside the apartment? Oh. Oh, you met him in the elevator? Oh, that's fun. That's funny.
No, but I was like...
We're talking about the missionaries. My girlfriend's telling me where she met them. She's camera shy, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna play some hardcore hip hop now for y'all. Cause I get it, man. Like, I gotta keep it global though in the chat.
You already broke that phone again?
No, this is the one I broke yesterday. By the way, I broke this one yesterday. No, I bought a new one today for the chat. What do y'all listen to in nowadays? Like, I don't know what the kids listen to. Like, every time I play some, you know what? I got y'all.
No, but you have to read this.
Read what? One second. I need to play something different. By the way, I'm just scrolling, guys. Like, I never want to leave you guys out of the loop. Like, I love including the chat because guess what? W's in the chat. It's all about the chat. So like, I always try to include y'all. That's wild, yo. What? Oh, can I show the chat the text or no? All right. The chat wouldn't get it. Chat gets everything though.
D, you're gonna play show at the bar tonight, and you're gonna be the coolest guy there.
Well, you're gonna be there, so for sure you're gonna be the one.
But the last part was kind of funny.
This is the type of stuff I play, guys. Just so you know. That's why I have this video on loop. There's the type of shit I have on loop. But like I said, you can play whatever you want. I just happen to have this on loop. Gunna, I'm not gonna lie, this is a crazy video though. Y'all don't like Gunna in the chat? Come on. Gunna's international. Y'all don't like Thug either? That's wild. Look at that, the numbers be going up when I put the Thug. When I play Thug, the numbers go up. We got the Green Reaper too. Sometimes I just want to drive around with the Green Reaper. Look at that, I got the Green Reaper hanging out right there. Hey, they're in the side. Hold on. Wait, they're right there in the dash. Just make sure they're not far away or else my car turns off. Can you hit the brake and the start button real quick? Just so like the car stays on. Thank you. Huh? Yeah, that's for my thing. Pretty crispy. This car's dope, broski. Thank you. Thank you. Willia, Andrew, thank you, fam. I appreciate you guys in the chat. By the way, this could be your car, guys. You could get a screen like this that fits any window pattern. It's a rear projection system. And we ship globally, guys. So like, it's not even about the car. You guys could get this on any car, a Volvo, a Honda, any Ford, anything. As long as it's an SUV or a sedan, it'll work. You know, if you want to push content with it, guys, let's rock. All right. Make sure to sub up. There's the official company page. I need you guys to subscribe because we do like to get on live stream and, you know, we want to stay in touch. I like the vibe. I like the chat tonight. Whoever you guys are, you know, like if you guys love what we're about and you guys want to stick around and you want us to continue to watch our live streams, stay in tune because I'm going to make these live streams more entertaining, believe me. And by the way, I'm happy to take ideas from the chat on how to make these more entertaining. Like sometimes I'll take the car in public and show you guys how people react to the system when they see it, when they walk around. There's videos on this account and, you know, showing reactions, right? When people like walk past it and they look at it, they point at it, whatever. And that's the experience you're gonna have when you have this. Like people are gonna look at it, they're gonna point, they're gonna take a picture. You know, even if you have a Honda, you can have that car right there, literally. If you have that system, people are gonna literally film your car. You don't have to have like super crazy car. It's not about the car, it's about the system. Thank you. Young Hurt is subscribing. Thank you for the love, Young Hurt. It's a snake. If you want installation videos, go to our website, pranos.ai. If you go hit the menu on the top right, there's like a setup video guide page and it'll show you all the installation videos. There's like 5 videos. Then it'll show you like what's included. It comes with a custom screen and you guys will see it's super easy to install. Just, if you know, just go. It's the same name as this channel name, Pranos, okay? Can you play You Know Miles? Ah, man, come on. I don't have You Know Miles. I told you guys, I'm using the app, so it's only playing stuff that's like pre-recorded. Or sorry, that I downloaded. I don't have HDMI. Someone said I'm subscribing. There we go. You guys understand the vision in the chat. By the way, maybe you just want to play flames and you just love the flame look. You don't have to always be promoting something, guys. It's about self-expression. Here's the thing. We're deliberate about like what clothes we wear in public, right? We spend so much time in our cars. Our car is basically our exoskeleton, right? It's basically our robot. There's like a digital skin for you, right? You're conducting that robot. You're basically driving that robot around town. Why not share what you want people to see? You're deliberate about what clothes you wear, right? Certain t-shirts, certain things, right? Because you don't want people, you want people to see you. Of course. If you just want to use it for that. Someone said flame. I'm subscribing. Bayou Steve says back windshield is $440. Rear side windows are $379. We're on Pranos Hologlass is on Amazon, and you guys can find us direct. Pranos.ai. That's the name of the company right there. It's also just the name of this channel, right? Pranos, this is the official company name. Okay? We love the subs, guys. Because every time you guys sub, it's like you guys are joining the movement. You guys are joining the family. You guys believe in freedom of speech. And you guys believe that advertisers should not be the only entities to push content outdoors. Because they're the only ones pushing video and images outdoors. And we have social media that took off, right? So for anyone that thinks, oh yeah, why would an everyday person want to push content outdoors? I want to remind you that consumer voices took over entertainment. It took over attention spans across the globe. A Hollywood studio, any music label cannot get the views that consumer voices can create, right? Social media has proven that. I don't have to really talk too much about that. Well, guess what? Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards. They're bringing them down to the consumer level. So when you restart this, that's the name of the company right there. Pranos. Fire. What's the item name? That's the name right here. Pranos. Pranos. Pranos Hologlass. Then this, if you Google the name of this channel, the first search result is Amazon or our website. You guys can find it there. You gotta head out? What time you gotta meet her? At 8? What spot? Who? Oh, what's that? I haven't heard of that.
Where's your one?
Oh, sorry, I'm talking to my girlfriend in the background, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, where is my... Oh, I took it off. I took it on my girl. Because I'm only YouTube. Sorry, like, I gotta probably end the chat because, like I told you guys, my girlfriend, she's taking the car because she's having dinner with her girlfriend tonight. So I told y'all I was gonna get off at, like, around this time. So I'm gonna be wrapping up here in a second, okay? That's my dog right there. By the way, the kit comes with everything, 12-volt inverter, everything, okay? We don't need any more goddamn advertising. Okay, so Stan, the fact that you said that means that you just joined. This, of course, yeah, you could use it to advertise. You know, a fleet of taxis could buy 100 of these and run it for ads, but this is like selling consumer laptops. This is for the consumer voices out there. This is not just a screen that's for... This is primarily the user interface, the hardware, the price point, the features, everything. And of course, the way it's compatible with cars across the world, it's really for anyone. You could be someone in Papua New Guinea, or you could be someone in Paris. You could be someone in Brazil. You could be someone in Ireland. By the way, our chat proved how international we are in the chat. I mean, there's people everywhere in the chat, and I love that. It's just a communication system. You could on a hologlass, you could probably see anything that you probably see on social media. Anything you probably see on social media, you probably predict to see on a hologlass. A cat video, someone's wife, your face, someone's promo. Hey, like you guys saw the religious people here. Hey, maybe come to our church event tonight. Maybe our fundraiser. Maybe you just want to play fun hip hop videos like I do and just want to use it for decorative stuff, right? So you guys get it. Like, it's your own billboard. It's almost like if you own the billboard in your city and you can control whatever you want on that, right? What would you play on there? Open-ended question, right? Let's say you own a billboard in your city and you control it, but would you promote your stuff, your brand, or you promote things that matter to you? Well, guess what? Our cars drive past thousands of people, and these windows are so much closer than even billboards, because a lot of times billboards, you know, due to zoning laws, are only even allowed on the highway. They're not even allowed in metropolitan areas. Of course, our cars are. These billboards could be literally 5 feet away from a sidewalk, especially if you get this one. Do you guys get what I'm saying in the chat? I'm gonna get your product popping in Michigan. Slide Boy Tay is gonna represent, and that's what I'm saying, guys. That's why I love you guys in the chat, because you guys, we're building an army in the chat, an international army. And if you guys were here early, and I'm not gonna do it right now, I asked everyone in chat where they were from. It was literally within 10 minutes. We had our chat hit the most, we had cities from all over the world in the chat that want this. So it's not just a US play, it's a global play. If you have cars wherever you're at, and you live in this day and age where you know that consumer-generated content and consumer voices are important. I mean, unless you think that only advertisers should be able to express themselves, then that's, you're definitely in a different camp. But if you're on social media, you probably understand that, people deserve to express themselves. That's like our own divine right to express ourselves. That's the least we could get. The least we could get is to express whatever it is we believe in. I mean, if we can't even do that, then damn, this place is cooked. The globe is cooked. But, it's still, for the most part, legal. Freedom of speech is, generally legal in most places. Take that vision outdoors. Get those views. Are you really gonna let advertisers be the only ones pushing content outdoors? The outdoor physical world is like that. It's basically like the gold rush. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like, it's unsettled land. Every one of us are part of the viewers, right? We all know that. Every time we step outside, what do we see? Ads, right? And by the way, I don't even need to know where you live. That's probably applies to you, right? Ads. Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards to end every single car across the world, and you control that message. That's why Pranos matters. Pranos Hologlass. Amazon, the same name, it's eponymous with the name of this channel. Same name across YouTube, Instagram. Most of our views actually come from TikTok. We're popping on YouTube. How much? $479 for $440 for the back windshield. Rear side windows are like $379. Moving billboards on trucks. Exactly, Julian. Exactly. But guess what? Moving billboards. Who's pushing the content of moving billboards, right? Who's pushing it? It's not someone saying happy birthday or someone that started a business yesterday or somebody that doesn't have a lot of money. It's multi-million, it's large companies that have the budget to run ads on LED trucks, on billboards, right? Pranos Hologlass is giving everyone a platform. I mean, yeah, it's a one-time fee. Yeah, it is $350, but it is a one-time fee. There's no subscription fees. It's like buying a TV or a monitor, right? It's not like when you buy a TV at Best Buy, Samsung doesn't ask you, for more fees every month. No, you buy the monitor. It's a monitor that you control, use it safely. You guys get the idea. Control the message. And, consumer-generated content should be outdoors. But we probably got to wrap up because my girlfriend she needs to head out and she needs to take the car. We got someone from San Diego. Let's look inside. Yeah, let me show you guys the inside real quick and then we'll jump. All right. Pranos Hologlass display system. It comes with your projection system, your mount, inverter. It comes like 10 different things. When you order it, you're gonna order, let's say, I have a car like this, right? A Mercedes-Benz EQB. You're gonna obviously say, hey, I want the back windshield. The website allows you to do that. What comes with the kit is it's a screen like this. You see the screen? The same thickness as a credit card. It's about 0.5 millimeters in thickness, or thick. No adhesive involved. You see how I just popped it out? It just matches your window contour, so you just pop it back in. So when you get it, you pop it in, boom, right? Doesn't matter what car. Every system comes with a custom screen. Every shipment also ships with 2 packages, right? So you get the kit. This kit comes with the projection system, power inverter, adapter, it's like 10 different things, and your screen, right? Now, let me show you how the projection system mounts. You're gonna get your power inverter as well. It plugs into your cigarette socket. If you have an SUV, you're gonna wanna mount on the sunroof. That's what it looks like from the inside. So you can literally pop this in and out. All right, you pop it in. So this is something you can literally pop in, install every single time you use, right? You pop it in, download the app, get it in sync, and start projecting to the back window. Now, if you don't have an SUV, and by the way, that's what it looks from the inside, so yeah, you really can't have people in the back seat. You're gonna blind them, so if you can turn it off or take it off at will. But if you have someone back here, you don't want to do that. Now, I recommend doing one or the other. Of course, I have both systems on at the same time. But if you don't have an SUV, or if you want to do the rear side window, this is the way it mounts. It mounts on the opposing window. Same projection system, same everything. You just pop it into the other side. And of course, like let's say we're doing this screen here. Same thing applies here. When you order it, the screen is going to be engineered to perfectly fit your car make, model, and year's window. You're going to pop it into your glass channel. You're going to get the quarter panel piece. So installation is super easy and intuitive. Pop it in, right? Because the screen is custom. Mount projection systems. Download the app, connect it to your power, and start pushing content. And from the outside, looking at the car, obviously, as the projections do, it takes the shape of your window pattern, which is the coolest thing, right? So aesthetically looking at it, right, look at that. Like it literally, every little edge and corner, right? It doesn't matter what car it is, it'll take that shape. And I think that's part of the aesthetic, right? Replacement screens available. Julian, yes. So if you want, let's say, yeah, so they do transfer. So let's say you buy a new car and you just have one projection system, you can buy the screens, I think they're like $50 to $70. I think like the back windshields are like $70. The rear sides are like $50. So like, let's say you want to buy another screen. You don't even need to buy a whole different system. When you buy a different car, boom, you know. Does that make sense? The same projection system for the back windshield is used on the rear side. So hopefully you guys understand the demo. It's not supposed to be rocket science. It's supposed to be something that works across all sedans and SUVs. It's accessible, user-friendly, affordable, and of course, effective, most importantly, right? It gives you that look that we want, right? Looking at the car, oh wow, it's an HD screen that perfectly matches that random car. By the way, next year, this same Mercedes EQB could have a different window pattern. We all know that, right? These window patterns switch up every single year. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. So is it transparent? Okay, it's dope, cool product. Julian sends pin my ride, by the way. I'm gonna wrap it up because my girlfriend wants me, she's heading out. You could use this for promo. By the way, sub up, guys. I'm gonna jump on stream tomorrow. I'm taking this downtown tomorrow, and I'm gonna give you guys a real IRL live stream so you guys can see how people react to it. Okay, I'm answering the question about transparency. It is not transparent while you use it, but remember, if you don't want to use it, you can pop this out. Literally, you can pop this in and out whenever you want to use it. It literally pops into your glass channel. I could literally pop this out right now. All right, so you pop it in, pop it out. Now, obstruction of your back window, believe it or not, especially in the United States, not being able to see out of your back, you definitely have to be able to see out of your front windshield and these three windows up here, right? At the federal level. Look it up. That's why there's so many vehicles that are road legal that don't even have back. Think of all the sports cars, vans, semi-trucks, box trucks, right? All these road legal cars that don't have back windows. Now, as a consumer vehicle, of course, being able to see out of your back windows is nice, but if you run it by ChatGPT, it's not a legal necessity. The federal state laws, I'm just using the United States as an example, as long as you have rear view mirrors and you can see behind you using these, you're good. That's why you can actually legally drive around with this in most places, and the operative word is most. Always double check, because there's always exceptions to the law. Like I said, I don't want to get you guys in trouble, but make sure that, hey, you can use it in your place, in whatever it is you live, all right? Don't get arrested tomorrow. Devon says, bro, you think tint is illegal, but they're gonna... Well, guess what? In a lot of places, you can have completely blacked out back windshields and rear side windows. A lot of those tint laws refer to these three windows, right? This one, of course, this one, and that one. Because remember, think of all the road legal vehicles that don't have back windows to begin with that are road legal. Remember, guys. And by the way, use ChatGPT and to research that. Vans, semi-trucks, box trucks, sports cars, right? All these cars. So that's why. Okay? So obstructing your back windows, back windshield and rear sides, typically not illegal in most places. I don't care. I'm rocking it no matter what. All right, guys. I'm about to rock. I got to jump. What's up? Oh, yeah. We're playing Pop Smoke for the chat. We're playing Pop Smoke for the chat. All right. Awesome product. I'll have to check legality. Yes, check check it out, guys. By the way, I love every single one. You guys are amazing in the chat. Like, every chat's a little different. Of course, we always have people come back. But you guys tonight were really fun. I love, even the people that countered. You guys had respectful counters that were logical. And I appreciate that. You guys, that's what this is about, right? Where you get this Pranos hologlass, PRA, the same name as the chat, or this account, all right? So sub up, because I'm about to wrap up, because my girlfriend's going out tonight. She's hanging out with her girlfriend. She's camera. You're beautiful. Why are you camera shy? She's camera shy, guys, so. It's cool, but impractical. Slide Boy said 100. Slide Boy Tay is rocking. Slide Boy, go. Slide Boy is part of the Pranos army already, guys. He's representing Detroit. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Sub up. Even when I end the chat, you guys can sub up. Thank you, guys, tonight. We're going to keep doing these every week, at least 3 times a week. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. Make sure to sub up. And I'll see you guys on the other side.